Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play The Elder Scrolls Oblivion. The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, in fact. Once again, we are streaming this on twitch.tv/Grohlvana live for Maverick's 5. If you are unaware, for the last 5 years, including this one, we have streamed every single day in May. Basically, just originally it was like to celebrate my favorite games, but obviously you're going to run out of your top games eventually if you do it every year, every day for a month. But luckily this year we're doing a lot of Bethesda stuff just simply because we have a lot of unfinished playthroughs where we can pick them back up or restart them with the goal of finishing them out. We only have a month, so I don't know exactly how much time we'll have to, you know, do everything, but it's been a lot of fun so far. This is day 6 and part 2 of our, pure evil Oblivion playthrough. Basically, we are playing as... yeah, boy, bathes in blood, an Argonian, the Serpent, the Master class, custom class. Yeah, basically we're just trying to be as evil as possible, which obviously Bethesda games, they don't give you a lot of leeway to roleplay, so you gotta kind of make up the rules yourself. However, there is some definite evil stuff in Oblivion, for sure. Deep Scored Hollow, Dark Brotherhood, a little bit of the Thieves Guild, that sort of thing. So, yes, I want to fully... envelop the I want to fully absorb the Dark Brotherhood, so I feel like you have to talk to everybody to kind of like, you know, introduce yourself. So we'll probably start by doing that. But yeah, if you want to come watch live, twitch.tv/Grohlvana. We're streaming every day, probably at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, which is 12 p.m. Eastern Time. I wake up super early these days, so it's just easy to wake up, do my morning routine, and then get into streaming, and then download, edit, render, upload those videos for the next day. Yeah, and then still go to the gym. So anyways, okay, let's talk to all of our Dark Brotherhood members. And there are even some quests and things we can get. Well, one quest, at least, from one of the members. We'll go to the Dark Brotherhood Living Quarters. Ironic. Should be called the Dying Quarters, because it's the Dark Brotherhood. Oh yeah, we need to take... yeah, we gotta do some alchemy as well. Finally, we have to do an alchemy playthrough. And in this game, food oftentimes is an alchemical... food is an alchemical ingredient a lot of the time. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. So we got a rat called Schemer. He's pretty cool. What else? What else? What are all the secrets of the Dark Brotherhood? Yeah, you got the rat. He's cool. You can also lockpick each of these people's chests. Everybody has a chest. All the characters, basically. We've got Tainava, who is an Argonian shadow scale.
Ah, dear friend, may I steal a moment of your time? I have a rather delicate situation I was hoping you could help me with. This is a personal matter, and will have no bearing on your standing within the Dark Brotherhood. Would you like to hear more?
Sure, that sounds delightful.
Yes, tell me more. I find your decision most agreeable. Now the details. Far south of here, on the southern end of Cyrodiil, lies a swamp called Bogwater. Hiding in that swamp, you will find an Argonian shadow scale named Scartail. Kill this renegade, and bring me his heart as proof of the deed.
Sounds good. Yeah, so you get an actual quest from Tainava, which I will just say you definitely want to put a priority on if you want to complete everything in the game. Make sure to talk to Tainava. I don't know if you have to do like the first Dark Brotherhood quest before he gives it to you, but you know, if you do 1 or 2 or whatever, he will give you a side quest, which is the only one, I think, for the Dark Brotherhood, which is interesting. The Renegade Shadow Scale. I must journey to the southeastern tip of Cyrodiil to a swamp known as Bogwater. There, I will find a Renegade Shadow Scale known as Scartail. I must kill Scartail and return his heart to Tainava.
Always in the
actually, a quest where we will have a choice, which we will choose the most evil option, of course. My actual first name is Cody. And for some reason, the phonetics really confuses people. Yeah, if it's anything that, you know, I like I said, I pride myself on. I love etymology. I love words. I'm a bit of a word nerd. So quirky. And yeah, if it's something that, you know, if it's a foreign language or something that's foreign to me in general, you know, obviously I won't know how to pronounce it. But if it's anything that I can figure out, I will always try to pronounce it correctly. Ba, 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 ba. One time, that was the second time, and you had to go on antibiotics, and it was because you didn't clean it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm god-awful with, Oh, there's an route there, too. Interesting. I'm god-awful with, health stuff. I always just, kind of power through it. Even when you can't, even when you have to treat it medically. For me, it's just like, I don't want to spend the money. And, you know, a lot of the time, it's just like, time heals all wounds, you know, like I said. But not all wounds. Sometimes you need antibiotics. Which, yeah, that was freaky. My foot was getting, like, I think you could see the veins or something. It was very weird. It was something very, very much was off. My foot was, like, swollen. And, yeah, that cat bite was brutal. Oh, yeah, electrolytes weird because I'm from Europe and I never heard that tip from anyone, to be honest. Y'all not have Gatorade over there? Scartail.
I guess I've been expecting you, assassin. Don't try to deny it. I can see it in your eyes. You're Dark Brotherhood through and through. Let me guess. It was Ochiva, right? No, wait. Tainava. Yes, he put you up to this, didn't he? Ochiva was always too busy to even be bothered. Well, you can kill me if you like. I'm afraid I won't make much of a challenge, though. The Argonian royal court already sent an agent to do the job. He failed, of course. His body's around here somewhere. But he got in a pretty good hit. If I don't get some rest, I'm probably dead anyway. So maybe I can appeal to your sense of goodwill, huh?
Wrong character, bro.
You let me live, and I'll tell you where I stashed my treasure. Is it a deal?
I guess the most evil would be to say sure, but then actually kill him. He's not essential, so we can kill him, which is definitely not the way the game wants me to finish it, probably, but sure, it's a deal.
You show unexpected mercy. For that, I am thankful. My treasure is hidden in a hollowed-out rock near my campfire. It's yours. Oh, yes. I suppose Tainava wants proof that I'm dead, eh? Let me guess. My heart? I suggest you take the heart of the dead Argonian agent. His body is around here somewhere. Present the agent's heart to Tainava as proof, and he'll be none the wiser.
Okay, where is your loot? In a hollowed out... Oh, it's literally right here. 50 gold. Wow. So yeah, there is a dead agent from... Okay, yeah. There's a dead agent from... what's it called? Black Marsh, right? Yeah, I have no idea about Argonian lore. Argonian lore sounds really interesting. They live in Black Marsh. Nobody can survive there except for Argonians and maybe one other race that I'm forgetting. Or maybe just Argonians. And yeah, they have shadow scales, which are basically Dark Brotherhood. And they have like a royal court of lizards, which is interesting. Okay, where... I mean, we're not going to take this guy's heart anyways, but where is he? Oh, is it showing me where he is? This is one of those things where I kind of wish they didn't show you. Dead Argonian agent. However, we're going to do the most evil option.
Greetings.
Crouch down here, do one of these. Gencast. Thank you so much for the brand new sub. Welcome to the sub club. Enjoy the 50 plus emotes. Enjoy the ad-free viewing. Enjoy the sub badge. Enjoy the Discord roll. Thank you very much. Okay, we're going to use the Serpent ability. Serpent spell. Cure poison on self. Dispel 90 points on self. Damage fatigue 100 points on self. Damage health 3 points for 20 seconds. this even worth it? So it's like 60 points of damage over 20 seconds? I mean, it seems to make a bit of a difference, I guess, but that sounds really bad. Boop!
Hey, come on now. There's no need to get violent.
What just happened to me? Does he have like a reflex? Oh, well, it killed him. Okay. And he's Argonian. He should be immune to poison? Or do Argonians only have disease immunity? I guess, Red Guards are immune to poison, right? I don't know. Anyways.
Scartail has been killed. I must now return to the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary in Shadenhall to present his heart to Tainava.
I'm not even sure what happened there. Why did we get knocked down? Because we used 100 fatigue, and then I guess he hit me and knocked me down. Yeah.
Scartail, Argonian heart.
I guess we'll loot the other guy, too.
I have obtained the Argonian's heart. I must now return to the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary in Shadenhall to present it to Tainava.
Which was Fallout, because if it was Fallout, we could, like, cut up his body, too. Just explode his limbs. Where is the dead Argonian agent? Wanted to see if this guy had anything. Silver dagger, good. Silver's good for ghosts and things. Which is a Dead Mouse reference. Leather set, worth a little bit of money. I guess we'll take it. And another Argonian heart. Interesting. Probably should have taken that one, honestly. Sneakily watching at work. Shh. I'll keep quiet. Bathes in Blood is such a good name. Yeah, it's a little on the nose, but I like it a lot. I'm pretty proud of it. A little bit on the nose, a little bit cringy. Every time I say something's cringy, people are always like, it's not cringy. I need to stop saying that. It's fine. It's a video game, after all. Oh my god, Yen's hair is everywhere now. For your YouTube videos, do you film for half an hour at a time, or do you play longer? My style, although nowadays I have no idea what I'm even going to be doing moving forward after Mavericks, because I don't know. As I made a video recently, it was like, Let's Plays feel like they're dead, and people were like, well, you can still, this channel does Let's Plays and they succeed and all that, and it's like, yeah, but I don't know. In my experience, every channel I've seen that was known as a Let's Play channel definitely does nowhere near as well as, like, the heyday of Let's Plays. So I don't know. But anyways, yeah, typically my style...
Ha! Yes, that is an Argonian heart. Of that I'm sure. You have slain Scartail.
Scartail.
Well done. Please take these boots as payment for your services.
Oh, that's right, the Boots of Bloody Binding.
They're called the Boots of Bloody Bounding.
Bounding.
And carry a powerful enchantment. I'm sure you will find them most useful.
But not really, because anybody that does this quest is going to have the Shrouded Armor, which is going to be better, and you can't wear the boots, but sure. Okay.
May you walk always in the shadow of cities, dear brother.
Definitely. We have a bed, right? Yeah, let's go meet everybody else, because we need to level up. Yeah, basically my style, because I'm very talkative, so I usually try to, if I'm recording for 30 minutes or if I'm recording for an hour, I basically try to just, commentate the entire time. I don't do a lot of editing. I try to basically just make one condensed or one all-encompassing video. And, obviously at points you have to cut out certain stuff if you die after a long time and have to redo everything. I'm typically not going to show that, of course.
There you
and
are. Welcome.
Yeah, basically, my plan is to sit down and commentate for the entirety of the episode, so that way it's just like it's its own episode, and I don't really have to do much to it. It's just complete, That's usually what I go for, but again, these days, I don't know. I have no idea what the YouTube landscape is going to look like once we are done with Mavericks 5 for the main channel. Guides I want to continue, especially with Elden Ring coming out. I think it would be very smart to attempt Elden Ring guides, because that's going to be very popular, and if Lies of P videos on my channel are any indication, people are going to need some help. So yeah. That's the major thing I'm looking forward to.
I was heartbroken when you rejected me. Tell me what I can do to win your heart. I will slay trolls, walk through thorns, fast for a week. Please don't shut me out of your life. I love you more than a flower needs sunshine. Your penitent lover. Again, they have all these random notes in Oblivion that don't relate to anything. That is one of those, I believe. Same thing with this. Beer, lots of beer. New box, enough fruit for 12 guests. 8 loaves of bread, roast boar. Yeah, the shopping list as well. Okay, let's meet who Grohlvana from the legendary Skyrim playthrough was named after, who is this man here.
Welcome. Welcome to the family. I'd hug you, but Ochiva told me not to.
Grohlvana. Hi.
Happy hunting, my brother.
I always like that this guy exists because he's basically just a big orc warrior that's also an assassin, which doesn't really make much sense because he's not going to be stealthy at all, but gets the job done, apparently. And then let's meet Antoinetta Marie, which is a reference to Antoinette Marie, right? That's her name, I believe. What up?
Yes, dearest brother. Is there something I can help you with?
We haven't met, but okay.
Good luck, brother. I hope you don't get killed. I mean, well, you know.
I know, I gotcha. Alright, 1:31 a.m. Let's sleep for 7 hours. Yeah. Yeah, usually when my little Ivy 9-year-old cat, I'll post her in the Discord, later gets me good. I just use soap to clean it. Yeah, luckily, I mean, this was when my girlfriend Cindy moved in with me. She had a cat named Mo who was like a giant cat. And it's weird because I still, to this day, like, I really liked him. He was, I don't know, he was a good cat, but he had like anger issues or whatever. So he would genuinely just, like, if you tried to pet him or even when you wouldn't interact with him at all. Like, I remember the worst bite, I think, was like I was reaching down for the scale in my bathroom and he like followed me, jumped on the edge of the bathtub, and then when I reached down for the scale, like literally just bit the shit out of my like wrist and wouldn't let go. So obviously we had to, do something about that. But luckily, last second, somebody adopted him at the veterinarian clinic. So it all worked out, but yeah. Yeah, my 2 cats are, I mean, they would never, they'll bite playfully, but they would never bite anybody, except if you were just, like, terrorizing them to the point of it or something. You have ascended to level 3. You realize that you are catching on to the secret of success. It's just a matter of concentration. Strength, agility, speed. Fast.
Get away from me.
What?
If it isn't the newest member of the family, let's get one thing straight. The tenants prevent me from killing you, but I don't have to like you. I'll sell you equipment, but only because Ochiva is making me. This family doesn't need any outsiders.
So yeah, we got Mirage Dar, who sells you
Bye,
stuff.
Citis. I don't have all day.
But he hates your guts. You can't even persuade him, funnily enough.
Bye, Citis. I don't have all day. Hurry it up.
Yeah, he hates your guts, so like, how do you even ever buy this stuff? Because there is a point where he likes you, actually. I don't know if that actually changes his disposition towards you. It probably does. But yeah, like, Bow of Infernal Frost, 11,000. Some stuff in Oblivion is just like, bro, how am I ever even supposed to get that? Fire damage 10 points, frost damage 10 points. Uses 7? So you can fire 7 arrows to get this effect, and then it's over. For 11,000 gold. Yeah, okay. Perdition's Wrath. Fire damage 20 points and 50 feet. Oh, I didn't even know that was possible. To do like a melee strike with like an AoE. Uses 1? Am I reading that right? That means you literally use this one time and then it's over. Even though it has 500 charges. Right? That sounds terrible. Eye of Sithis, detect life 30 feet on self. I hate the detect life permanent effect on clothing because it literally just makes everybody glow pink and it just looks very ugly. Hands of Midnight. Fortify hand-to-hand 10 points on self. Chameleon 10% on self. Resist normal weapons 10%. Sun damage 30 points on self. Does that only matter if you're a vampire? What does sun damage mean? Is that just like fire damage? Poison of frailty. Poisoned apples. The 5 tenants. Not much else. Okay. Thank you.
Foul-smelling ape.
Foul-smelling ape. I'm literally a lizard. I'm a reptile. Makes no sense. Anyways, yeah, that guy hates you. Hates your guts. Funnily enough. But eventually he will like you, actually.
So good to see you. Is there anything you need?
Nope, I'm good. Okay, we're going to explore the Dark Brotherhood a little bit. Let's go ahead and get our contract.
I have a special contract that needs fulfillment. In truth, I don't wish to offer it to any other family member. I've come to rely on your abilities.
Cool. What is it?
We're usually called upon to take a life, but not this time.
This one.
This contract requires us to stage the assassination of a marked man. Are you ready?
Not a fan of this one. Not a fan of the... Yeah, these are probably my least favorite quests back to back. This one was interesting the first time, but every time you have to repeat it, it's just like, you don't get the twist. Yes, I'm ready. I accept.
You must go to the city of Coral and break into the house of Francois Motiere. Inside you will find Motiere waiting for you. Do not kill him. You see, Francois Motiere is a marked man. He owes a considerable sum to the wrong kind of people, so they have sent an enforcer to kill him. Here, you will use this specially poisoned knife to stage Motiere's death in the enforcer's presence. Motiere himself will provide more details. This is an unusual contract. Motiere had to make a special arrangement with us before it was approved. I trust in your professionalism.
Surprised the Dark Brotherhood would even take this type of contract whatsoever. Okay, thank you. Special arrangement. Yeah. Poison knife, the Langerwine blade, which is unique. Special arrangement. I think he had one of his family members killed. He's basically the scum of the earth, which is weird that the Dark Brotherhood would respect and work with this man.
Spill some blood for me, dear brother.
Can do. Okay, let's go meet everybody else. This is the training room. Yes, but it's not mainstream for fever-like cases, only for activities like football, soccer, or any else sport. Oh, I see. Yeah, here we drink Gatorade or electrolytes for basically any, Azir Trajizazeri? Hand to hand. I forget that this is here. Yeah, we drink Gatorade or electrolytes for if we're hungover, or if we're sick, or for sporting events. Little pro tip: if you're playing Oblivion, whenever you loot anything, if you see calipers or tongs, start saving those from the get-go. There is a side quest in the Shivering Isles which needs a lot of calipers and tongs. Hello.
Warmest welcomes to you. I am Telendril, Wood Elf, and loyal daughter of Sithis. I hope you find our sanctuary to your liking.
So far, so good.
May your arrows always strike true.
And then we talked to that guy, Ochiva.
Greetings, brother. I do hope you are well.
I am well. So yeah, one cool thing about the Dark Brotherhood is you can ask about the contract, although she doesn't have an option, which is weird. Interesting.
Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her cold love.
Why does she not have a contract dialogue option? But anyways, you can ask everybody about your contract, and they'll give you little hints or tips. Most of the time, it's nothing, but sometimes they actually do tell you some interesting stuff. They will impart some hints and tips every now and then. Okay. You keep walking up to me, Mirajdar. We got Vicente, who we've talked to. Mr. Vampire. There's something in here that's interesting, I think. Vicente's note to Ochiva. And then if we read that... Ochiva, damn that young fool Antoinetta and her experimental recipes. As if the stench of her cooking wasn't bad enough. Last week she made a particularly offensive dish consisting of mandrake, onions, and garlic. Garlic! I have told her repeatedly of the danger this plant poses to me, but she has obviously not heeded my warnings.
It is strange, this reaction I have to garlic. In all my wanderings, in all my research, I have never encountered another vampire thusly affected. It is true that some popular lore holds that all vampires have an inherent weakness to garlic, but this is simply not the case. My situation, as far as I can tell, is unique. If I were to somehow come into contact with garlic, if it in some way came to be on my person, the results could be catastrophic. I would most certainly suffer from a loss of strength and stamina, and fear my resistance to magic would be nearly completely nullified. So please, Ochiva, as mistress of this sanctuary, I beg you to keep Antoinetta on a tighter leash. I love her as a sister, of course, but cannot be held accountable for my actions should she continue to disregard my own personal safety. The tenets clearly state that one family member may not kill another, but I don't need to remind you that there is no restriction against draining Antoinetta of a few pints of precious life's blood. Vicente. So yeah, he's a vampire, but if we put garlic on him, I guess because he just has an allergy, which is pretty ironic for a vampire character. If we put garlic on his person, or if he eats garlic, Oblivion's so weird because you can give people things to eat. Very bizarre. But if we get him to come into contact with garlic, he gets severely debuffed, nerfed. Which, yeah, I like that idea a lot. That's like a vampire that doesn't, he's just allergic to garlic, basically. Okay, I think that is everybody. Everybody has been talked to. So now we are doing the assassinated man. I must go to Coral, break into Francois Motierre's house, and then speak with him. Motierre requested we meet this way, so he is expecting me. So if he's expecting me, why do I have to break into his house? How does that make sense? But sure. Yeah, one of my least favorite Dark Brotherhood quests, this one. Ba, 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 ba. Just because you deal with such a worm. He's a little worm. Thank you again, Jen Cat, for the subscription. Thank you again, Coty Cat, for the subscription as well. Ba, 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 ba. One of the best names of Bethesda names is Oblivion Tutius Sextius. Very memorable as a kid. When you first see that name. Wooden door to Francois Bautierre's house. Hard lock.
Hello, I don't think we've met. Are you new in town?
Yes, I am. Pleased to meet you.
Likewise, I'm always glad to meet someone new. Welcome. I'm sure my mother would be glad to meet you as well.
Tell me more about this, mother.
My mother owns Northern Goods and Trade in Coral.
Okay, cool.
Farewell.
Bye. Kind of doing something here. Alright, yeah, it's not even illegal to lockpick this, funnily enough. I don't know why we have to lockpick our way in when he's expecting us. Very weird. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Beautiful. God, so much better at this. What's up, DEFCON John? Welcome in. Vicente leaving tips on how to murder him faster.
Well, hello. You must be the one Lucien Lachance told me about. I've been expecting you. We haven't got much time, I'm afraid. I borrowed quite a bit of gold from some underworld types. I missed a payment. Now they don't even want the money. They say I insulted them. They've sent an enforcer to kill me. His name is Hides His Heart, and he's on his way here now. That's why I hired you, so you can fake my death.
Hides His Heart is such like a lame name for like an assassin. It just means like you're what? You're very emotional, but you hide it. Kind of funny. Bysithis, spit it out, you worm.
Oh, sorry. Please, I'm sorry. See, when Hides His Heart gets here, I'll put on a little act. Then you cut me with the knife, and it looks like I die. You must then flee from Coral, and Hides His Heart must not be killed. That way he can go back and tell his employers I'm dead. If you wait a day, my body will be put on display in the Coral Chapel Undercroft. You can come to me then and administer the antidote. Got all that? Good. Hides His Heart will be here any moment. Get ready. Oh, I do hope this works.
I am ready. I'm ready. Okay, so we have to make sure that we equip the
Langerwine Blade, which actually, I'm assuming the game is programmed to just have this guy die. I wonder what happens if you cut him with a normal weapon. Can you fail this quest? I don't know. But yeah, this doesn't even have an effect on it, the Langerwine Blade. So I don't know how they programmed it. It's kind of interesting. Okay.
Motieri, I know you're in there. My employers are most displeased. I'm coming in, and you can beg for your life. Not that it will do you any good.
Motiera, I am here to exact payment in blood. You will... Huh? Who is this?
I like how the quest comes out immediately. Motiera has been slashed with the Langerwine Blade and appears to have died from the wound, as expected. I must now flee from Coral and leave Hyde's heart alive. Why does he attack you? It's kind of weird. He wants Motiere dead. He sees you kill Motiere, and then he attacks you. Why? I don't know. But let's flee Coral. I have fled Coral, and Hyde's heart has not been killed. I must now wait a day so Motiere can be discovered and placed in the Coral Chapel Undercroft. There I must find Motiere and administer the antidote that will revive him. Cool Bubba Beans. Must now wait a day. Let's wait a day. I love how the YouTube video announcing the stream, it uses a Fallout thumbnail, 10 out of 10 bottles of skooma. Yeah, I figured it was good, with all the Fallout hype, obviously, with the show and with Fallout 4 Next Gen update and all the attention my Fallout series has been getting on YouTube. Figured it would be a little bit of a Fallout-themed month, obviously. Bethesda-themed. At least at the beginning. We'll see where that goes. If we get through everything. But yeah, the Vault Boy, give it a thumbs up. It's a classic. Hey. Is he in place? Hey, hell.
Well met.
Well met. I remember this. This was a fun mission. What the hell? Because you took his fun. It's fun when you first do it, because it's filled with little twists and turns. 18th time you've done it. It's definitely one of my least favorites to repeat, personally. Ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da. Repent your crimes, wicked one. Yep, that sounds about right. What's up, Lord of Gayness? Welcome in. It is totally rad. I don't know if that was a pun with the radiation, but if it was, good on you. Francois Motiere. I have administered the Langerwine antidote, and Francois Motiere is awakened from his poison-induced sleep. I should now speak with him and make sure he's well enough to travel to the Grey Mare. Buddy? You just sleeping? Let's also equip the Blade of Woe, although it's not going to help us here, I don't think.
Oh, I'm a bit stiff, but quite fine otherwise. Ah, yes, the Undercroft. My family members are buried here, Which leads me to something I may have failed to mention before. My ancestors will see my revival as a desecration of their tomb. This Undercroft is, quite cursed. Any desecration will cause my ancestors to rise from their graves and defend their resting place. I can hear them coming as we speak. You must protect me. Escort me to the Grey Mare where I can buy passage out of Coral. Ah, here they come. Oh, my, Aunt Margaret. You're looking the worse for wear.
Nice little twist. Actually scared me as a kid. I hated doing this quest because I was scared of everything as a kid. So ghosts only take damage from enchanted weapons, magic, and silver weapons. Oh, this dagger actually has more damage than our Blade of Woe. Okay. So yeah, you need a silver weapon to damage ghosts. And I guess he doesn't mind, oh, they're not ghosts. They're zombies. So yeah, we can actually use anything here. He's punching his dead ancestor. Yeah, what a worm. I hate this guy. Like, why does the Dark Brotherhood deal with this guy? It's so weird. Alright, come on. Let's go. Gotta get you out of here. MATERIA zombie! I think the headless zombies are actually stronger. Although I'm not sure about the MATERIA zombie. How that stacks up. Let's go. Come on. This way, MATERIA, you vile worm! Of course it was a pun. Very nice, very nice. Can't believe I only just noticed the cat camera. Yep. Got 2 cats. That's Yennefer. Well, I call her Yennefer. Her name is Yen. Which everybody thinks is a reference to The Witcher, but it's not. This is a reference to Targaryen, one of the great houses of A Song of Ice and Fire / Game of Thrones. And then I also have a little gray boy. I might switch the camera if I can.
Coral's finest repository of wine, women, and song.
There's been some terrible trouble at the chapel in
You good?
Ah, the Grey Mare. From here I will be able to arrange for transportation out of Cyrodiil. You have served me well, assassin.
Assassin.
Francois is forever in your debt. Farewell.
Be cool to, like, hunt this guy down and kill him of our own right. Although that might break the 5 tenets. Not even sure what the 5 tenets are. Don't kill. Don't steal from your brothers. Don't kill your brothers. I know that's 2 of them. But yeah, I got 2 cats. This is Yen. She's a good girl. She's... Ah! What the f... I just called you a good girl. You're gonna slash my finger because you got surprised. Ow. She, like, never does that, even when I surprise her. What the hell? Anyways, normally a good girl, but can be a total bitch to her brother. And then her brother is Greyjoy, who's over there. I might switch the cat camera to him because he's, like, 90% of the bed, typically. Jesus Christ, what the hell? I can't believe you've done this. I, like, feel it, but I don't see a mark. Must have been, like, a quick puncture. That was very rude, Yen. What's up, Inferno Wolf 42? Welcome in. I've done it!
Ah, so MATERIA has escaped. Well done. As payment, I am pleased to award you this amulet, Cruelty's Heart, as well as another advancement in rank. I hereby bestow upon you the title of Eliminator. Your blood is cold, your heart hard. You exemplify everything the Dark Brotherhood stands for. I present to you now this key. It unlocks the well behind the abandoned house above. Use it to gain hidden, quick access to this sanctuary.
Cool. I feel like you should just give that out so that you don't risk members getting caught at the start. Okay. We've got Cruelty's Heart. Fortify willpower 3 points. Fortify strength 3 points. Pretty good, actually, for a amulet. Yeah. Then we got the Boots of Bloody Bounding before, which unfortunately, yeah, if you're wearing the Shrouded Arbor set, you can't wear specific parts of clothing, which kind of sucks. Fortify Acrobatics 3 points and Blade 3 points. That's a great name, Bloody Bounding. But yeah, can't wear that unless you make your own set of clothes, which if you do that, you might as well just enchant stuff to be even better. Okay, I'm ready.
Well now, you are an ambitious one, aren't you? I'm afraid I have no more contracts for you. Our time working together has come to an end. Instead, you must report to Ochiva here in the sanctuary. She will be providing all your contracts from now on and is waiting for you as we speak. Before you go, however, I intend to make good on an offer I made some time ago.
Oh, God.
As a vampire, I may pass my gift on to others as I see fit. You have served me well, and I choose now to extend that gift to you. Shall I use my dark powers and turn you into a vampire?
I mean, we got to, because it's a pure evil playthrough. But, yeah, this is where things are going to suck. Like I said, becoming a vampire in Oblivion is... the negatives outweigh the positives by quite a lot. Yes, turn me into a vampire.
Most excellent. Here is what you must do. Simply go to sleep here in the sanctuary at any time, and I will visit you as you slumber. I will wrap you in vampirism's dark embrace. You'll never even know I was there. But when you awaken, we will be of the same blood. Once infected with vampirism, you must wait 3 days and then sleep once more. Then the dark gift will truly take hold. Sleep now, and awake anew.
Yeah, boy. Darkness eternal. Darkness
It
eternal.
fills my heart with warmth to see you again.
Yeah, what's up, bro? Okay, hello.
Ah, greetings. I have been waiting for you. As Vicente surely told you, your time working with him has come to an end. From now on, you will receive all assignments directly from me. In fact, your next contract is available now.
Tell me about this contract.
In the Imperial City, there lives a high elf who must be removed from existence. Finding this person may prove challenging. Are you interested?
Always. I accept the contract.
I knew you wouldn't be able to resist. Your target is a high elf named Phalion. He lives somewhere in the Imperial City and fancies long walks. Unfortunately, that's all we know. We don't know which district he calls home, which establishments he frequents, or anything about his schedule. This contract will require a bit of detective work. I suggest you speak to your fellow brothers and sisters and see if they can offer any advice. Ah, yes, there is one more thing. The Imperial City is also home to an Imperial Legion captain named Adamus Philida. Do you know who that is?
Philida, that self-righteous lapdog.
Quite. Then you know he has dedicated his life to eradicating the Dark Brotherhood and doesn't appreciate when we operate within the Imperial City. When that happens, he tends to make our lives uncomfortable. Let's not give the good captain any reason to go poking around in our affairs, If possible, do away with Phalion someplace out of the way, definitely indoors with no other people around, a secure location with no witnesses. This will make it look like a simple murder. Philida will be none the wiser, and you'll receive a nice bonus. Now go, and may Sithis go with you.
Kind of weird because, can you even kill this guy? I mean, I guess you can. Yeah. Not in a secure location, but most of the time you're going to kill him in a secure location. Okay, finding Phalion, the Lonely Wanderer.
I must go to the Imperial City, find a high elf named Phalion, and kill him. If there are any witnesses to the killing, or if I kill him at any non-secure location, my reward will be greatly reduced.
Alright, so this is one of those, like, if you already know where he is sort of quests. It's not as difficult, although I don't know if you can do it that way or if the game makes you figure it out. I always forget. Is he Elven Gardens District, or is he Talos Plaza? I'll probably recognize the name of the building he's in. Let's look at the local map. Oh, we haven't even been here yet. Yeah, he's either in the Elven Gardens or the Talos Plaza. I always forget which one. Asthenia Attis's house, not that one. Saurus Aranim's house, not that one. The Foaming Flask. Interesting. Rajadard's house, not that one. He's like on the outskirts, isn't he?
Yes.
You would think I would memorize this by now. Famriel's house? Sounds a little familiar. Dinari Omnis's house. That's definitely a no. Maybe he's back here somewhere. Might be Elven Gardens.
Hello there.
Maybe over here?
You have my ears.
Areldil's house? No, I don't think so. Ba 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 ba. It's a nice touch that it wasn't just his ancestors' ghosts or spirits, but actual rotting remains. Yeah, my memory was that it was ghosts. That's not the case. Samuel Bantian's house. I'm thinking it is the Elven Gardens district. Matthias Draconis' house. Agarmir's house. Agarmir's house. What is that? Public notice? For public notice, this property has been seized by the Imperial Legion and its owner imprisoned. Rituals to the Night Mother or any attempt to contact the Dark Brotherhood will not be tolerated. Adamus Philida, Imperial Legion Commander. Claudius Arcadia's house? Okay, so this guy was trying to contact... Wait, what happens if you go in here? Can you, like, see him trying to contact
What is it, citizen?
Dark Brother? I don't think I've ever seen that. That's interesting. Okay, must be Elven Gardens. I don't think it's this one. Little kitty cat. Meow, 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 meow. Little kitty cat. Ba, 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 ba. The main contractor in Skyrim's Dark Brotherhood is also a Motiere. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, you meet him, right? I don't want to give away what happens in Skyrim's Dark Brotherhood questline. But if it's who I think, you end up meeting a Motiere who... There's a lot of references to Oblivion's Dark Brotherhood in Skyrim's Dark Brotherhood. Even though it's a completely different sect. Marinus Catiotis' house. Where? What is it? It's one of these, and it's on the outer edges. Herminia Cinna? No. Which one are you? Geem Jasane's house. Definitely not. Yeah, I feel like I always forget this one, even though I've done it so many times. Dulgro Shug's house. Adrian Decanius' house. And this might just be a case if I genuinely have forgotten what this house is supposed to be. Who owns this house? Irene Metric. No. All these are people I've never even heard of. Okay, let's just do it the normal way. I can't believe I always forget this. Imperial City Market District. Why does it tell me to go there? I wonder. Tenant 6 never stop flexing. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis. Yep. That is a tenant for sure. We had a quest marker here, but now it's gone. Okay, that's weird. Tenant 1, never dishonor the Night Mother. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis. So, for example, do not insult the Night Mother when the Keeper is right there. That's right. No Night Mother insulting. Why did it... Does it tell me just to go to the Imperial City? Okay, I know for a fact there is a hotel where you can get started with this quest. I think you're supposed to, like, talk to your Dark Brotherhood members, and then somebody says... something that puts you on the right path. Maybe.
Who will help an old beggar?
But I'm Bacano. However, Jack Ben Imble. Interesting. Jack B. Nimble. Yeah, the Tiber Septim Hotel. I think you go to the lady
Well
here. Hello.
Welcome, friend, to the Tiber Septim Hotel. I am Augusta Aledia, your hostess.
Yo, what up? Okay, let's schmooze
see.
her for a second. Okay, hates that one. Dislikes this one. Boop.
Don't waste your flattery on me.
Boop,
What?
boop, boop.
I doubt it.
Boop, boop,
Don't try to
boop, boop,
Yeah, I get it.
boop,
Don't waste your...
boop,
Don't-
boop, boop.
I doubt it.
Cool. I need to know about Phalian.
Yes, I know who Phalian is. Know quite a bit about him, actually. But I probably shouldn't gossip. I mean, we hardly know each other.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, Oblivion's persuasion's weird because, like, we
Yes?
maxed it out, and then she's only... You got to get it up to 70 basically, for her to tell you stuff. So I guess we have to bribe her. Ugh. I don't want to spend that much money, especially for a 5 bonus. You're not going to tell me about failing, huh?
Take care.
Well, I believe in this very hotel, there is a high elf somewhere. Are you up here? It's this hotel, right? Yes. She's in one of these doors, I think. Is there a way to tell which one she's in? Ha!
Oh, Phalion.
Ha-ha!
Dear Phalion. Why must you ruin both our lives?
I hear you know about Phalion.
Yes, good sir. How may I help you?
I think you have to schmooze her as well. She doesn't
What?
tell you. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, let's see. What do you hate? Hates that one. Dislikes this one. So boop, 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 boop.
Sure, that's cute.
Boop.
I doubt it.
Boop.
That's
boop, boop.
Don't make me laugh.
Boop.
I doubt it.
Boop, boop, boop.
What a fool you are.
Boop.
No.
Boop, boop, boop.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Okay. Pretty sure you have to get her, you have to schmooze her,
I
but let's
see.
see. Tell me about Phalion.
Please, I don't mean to get emotional, but I feel I can trust you. I just don't know what to do about Phalion. All he thinks about, all he cares about is skooma. He was a fine young man once, but he's lost everything. His looks, his money, his self-respect. I followed him a few times to see where he goes. He walks around the city looking for skooma. And then he goes to Lorkmir's house for several hours. It's in the Elfin Gardens district. I think the house is deserted. That's why he goes there. So he can escape from life and do his skooma. Thank you for listening. You're a good friend. I just hope my sweet Phalion can clean himself up, or that awful skooma will be the death of him.
Yeah, weird. You don't even have to schmooze her. She just tells you. Funnily enough. Good day. Wasted opportunity for some persuasion, I think. Lorkmir's house. Yes, I remember Lorkmir. We just walk by every single house except for Lorkmir's house in the Elven Gardens district. That would be my luck, for sure. Okay, so remember, Elven Gardens, Lorkmir, because I do want to see in the future, whenever I do this playthrough again, whenever I do this quest again, if you can just go to Lorkmir's house immediately and find him and kill him, if you already know. Oh, it's on the inside? That's probably why. I keep thinking it's on the outside. Lorkmir's house, yep. Okay. Okay. Beautiful. Little sweetie. Hello. What's up?
Hey, whoa! You shouldn't sneak up on people like that.
You're right, sorry. I'm just in here to, I'm a home inspector, you see. A home inspector, yes.
Okay, weapon-wise, Blade of Woe is 3 damage, Silver Dagger is 4. So weird playing this game not being able to one-shot people. I feel like most of my time playing Oblivion, I'm able to one-shot most people. Whoa! Why? Okay.
Phalion is dead. I killed him in Lorkmir's house, a secure location with no witnesses. I must now return to the sanctuary and speak with Ochiva and receive my reward and bonus.
Brass ring, Lorkmir's house key, and gold. I think the story is this guy broke into here and turned it into a skooma den. Because you can find the dead body of Lorkmir down here, right? Ba-ba-ba, yup. Lorkmir, who is dead. Ba-ba-ba. Oh, hi, Yen. Ba-ba-ba. You're so cute. Burlap vest, olive vest, and a clay pitcher. Yes, definitely hide that in a hard locked chest for sure. That's some important stuff you have to hide away. Okay, Lorkmere is deaded. We have done it. Can I take the skooma? Oh, more skooma. Ba-ba-ba. Let's go check upstairs, too. Do-do-do-do-do. Also, whatever, you could steal Francois' mansion key and live there after he's gone. Does he have a mansion key on his person? Probably. Ba 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 ba. Little sweetie, you're so cute. This dude's just hiding all sorts of stuff in his chest that doesn't even matter. What is up here? Everything's broken, it looks like. Bone meal? Why is there bone meal? The Eastern Provinces. Parchment and a quill. Whole lot of nothing. Let's get out. Vampires do suck. They suck physically. And they suck literally and figuratively. Try being a vampire in Morrowind, Keck. Can you be a vampire in Wait. You can be a vampire in Morrowind? I'm like totally forgetting that. Are there even My brain is completely blanking on that one. I know that there's werewolves, but that's like a DLC thing, which we completed for the first time over the past 3 years or so. Which was really great. DLCs are great. Tribunal and Blood Moon. Blood Moon deals a lot with werewolves. Vampires in Morrowind. Why am I not remembering that being a thing? I don't know. I don't relish the thought of being necked by Vicenti. I'm sure some people do. I'm sure some people consider him, as the kids would say, Daddy.
You are like a dark gift from the Night Mother herself.
Ba, 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 ba.
The high elf Thalian
Shadow
now
Hunt.
swims in the maelstrom of darkness at the feet of our dread father, Sithis, and there were no witnesses to your handiwork. Because of the discretion you exercised, Captain Philida will not suspect the Dark Brotherhood was involved and will not meddle in our affairs. Here is your reward and bonus. Both have been well earned. Go now and rest, and may the Night Mother guard your dreams.
Okay, Ian, I can barely play when you're sitting here. All right, we get Shadow Hunt, one of my favorite weapons in all of Elder Scrolls. Bow that turns undead up to level 3 on hit. Damage health 5 points on hit. Damage magic 5 points on hit. Weakness to poison 5% on hit. Probably not even that great. I don't even remember these effects. The heck? Yeah, that doesn't even sound that good, honestly. Why are the uses so low? Is it because of my stats or something? Stats don't affect how many uses you get out of a weapon, right? But everything is so low. Eight shots with this thing before it needs to be recharged. Crazy. But that's pretty cool. This is making me want to play Oblivion myself. Oblivion is definitely one of those, you see someone play it and you want to play it type games. Someone put a contract on this guy without knowing anything about him. Yep. Fail, Ian. Pretty sure it's an Elven Gardens district. I know the house name if you want, but if you want to follow the quest... Yeah, I wanted to figure it out myself, but I just got to remember, Elven Gardens, Lorkmere, inside. It's on the inside of the ring. What's up, Spirit Fan? Welcome in. Blood Inspector, do not trouble yourself. I can extract what I need. To be fair, he is high on skooma 24/7, so putting rated stuff in locked chests probably made sense to him. I guess that's one way to take it, yeah. What's up, R. Piazza? Welcome in. You can be a vampire in Morrowind. It sucks even worse than Oblivion. A lot of reward weapons are based on your level. The higher level, the better the items. That is true, but do the amount of charges change? Why am I not remembering? So base vanilla? Is there even any quests dealing with vampires in Morrowind? Why am I not remembering anything about vampirism? Yeah, but that makes sense. It's sucking even worse in Morrowind. Morrowind is an unforgiving game. What up?
I have another contract when you're ready. One that will rely on your ability to remain fully undetected.
Oh, I'm so good at sneaking. Tell me about the contract.
Far to the west, there lives a fierce warlord and his company of loyal mercenaries.
Ah, this one.
Your target is the warlord. Do you accept this contract?
Yes, of course I accept.
Excellent. Now listen closely. Nestled in the mountains to the west lies Fort Sutch. It is the home of the warlord Roderick and his mercenaries. Roderick has recently taken ill. He now lies in eternal slumber, kept alive only by the daily administration of a powerful medicine. You must infiltrate Fort Sutch, find Roderick's medicine, and replace it with a poisoned bottle I will provide, but you must remain undetected. Whomever arranged this contract wants it to look like Roderick died from his illness, so discretion is essential. Attack no one. Be seen by no one. If you are detected, the poisoning will fail, and Roderick must be killed in some other manner. That will, of course, forfeit your bonus.
Roderick's poison. Okay, this one's Enter the Eliminator. I gotta remember these quest names because I don't even remember a lot of them. This one might be difficult because typically I've always played sneak characters. For the longest time, my Bethesda characters were always sneak oriented just because you have full control over every situation, you know. And obviously for Thieves Guild and for Dark Brotherhood, it makes it a lot easier to stealth yourself through things. But lately, what the hell? Boop, boop. Who the hell are you? Just a random band that respawned, I guess. But lately, yeah, I've been switching my builds up a lot, obviously, to have more fun. So, I don't know. This one's going to be tough, because to get the bonus, you cannot be detected by anybody, and our sneak is not that great. Luckily, the fort itself is pretty dark. So maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to do it. I think it's possible. It's tough. Why is turn undead up to level 3 a good thing? Turn undead just means... Is nothing loading here? The hell? Okay. Yeah, and leave him alone. Turn undead just means it literally turns undead. It makes like zombies and skeletons run away from you, basically. So it means you can turn up to a level 3 zombie or something, you know, make it run away from you, which makes it just easier to kill in general. I've never really used turn undead in either Oblivion or Skyrim. I think it's in Morrowind too, right? I never really used that spell because it's like, again, it's like the mysticism or whatever, illusion. It's like, okay, yeah, I could do all these fancy things, or I could just kill them. It's kind of the same, you know, effort. Shadow Hunt is okay. Definitely better bows out there. Yeah, Shadow Hunt is not... I don't... It's weird, because I definitely remember the item, because I really love unique weapons. But I did not remember the effects whatsoever. Alright. I've successfully entered Fort Sutch. I must now locate Roderick's medicine and replace it with the bottle of poisoned medicine. And unfortunately, how are you supposed to get past this guy? Okay. How the hell are you supposed to get past? He's literally just there. I mean, it's dark. Guess it'll let me. Okay. I'm not remembering there being a guy literally at the start. Is there like another path? Oh, yeah. I was going to say, like, there's no way it makes you walk past that guy. That's ridiculous. Okay, here we go. Boop. And... Boop. And... Ba, 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 ba. A bug in a Bethesda game? I've never heard of such a thing. Okay, we'll level up some sneak here, I suppose. I think if you hold shift to sprint while sneaking, or to sneak swiftly, it does actually affect people detecting you. So I think we have to walk slowly. Ba, ba, ba. Come on. Yeah. Ba-ba-da-ba. Okay, I'm gonna save scum this just because we are not a stealth character. And sometimes it's kind of out of your hands whether it's gonna work or not. Can we just go this way? I think it wants you to go through here. I don't actually know where this goes, though. I think if you have enough of acrobatics, you can go that way and jump kind of up to where Roderick is. But since we... Oh, this needs a key. Interesting. Can you sneak attack in Oblivion? Yes.
I just don't know. Is the medicine sustaining Roderick's life, or just postponing his death? How can he survive for so long with a fever so high?
Roderick's fever's in check, unlike your tongue. How can you think such things after all he's done for us? For you. Have a little faith.
Faith? Are you telling me we're supposed to rely on the good graces of the divines to keep Roderick alive? Even he would laugh at such nonsense.
So if you have enough acrobatics, you can like jump on this and then jump over there. Man, I wish they had acrobatics in Skyrim. They took like all the fun, interesting skills, just like they're taking them out of Elder Scrolls slowly but surely. Levitation in Morrowind. And then they took out acrobatics in Oblivion. I like being able in an RPG to actually move faster, jump higher. It's like that's always fun. That was what was fun about the Crackdown. Was that those games? The Crackdown series. You could like actually level yourself up in terms of like agility and stuff over time. I feel like Saints Row was like that too. At least the one I played, Saints Row 4. It was like a lot of upgrades you get. Okay. Can you sneak attack in Oblivion? Yes. So sneak works where basically if you are undetected and you hit somebody with a bow, I think it's 2 times damage. If you hit somebody with a bow sniper shot, I believe it's twice the damage. If you hit somebody with a melee attack, I think it's like 4 times or 6 times or something. So a lot more of a benefit if you're melee attacking. Same thing in Skyrim pretty much, although there are perks in Skyrim. Roderick's... Oh, here's the medicine. Okay. So we take Roderick's medicine, and then we plant Roderick's poison. Like so. The bottle of poisoned medicine has been placed in the cabinet, and the real medicine removed. The next time Roderick is given treatment, he will die. I must now return to the sanctuary and speak with Ochiva to receive my reward. Now, the thing I don't forget is the perks, because basically Oblivion is weird. You get a perk every time you get to, like, numerals of 25. So, you know, at level 25, at level 50, 75, and 100, you get a perk for your specific skill. So you can do that for sneak, for bow, or for marksman, and for, you know, blade, for instance. There's Roderick, by the way. I think he has a chest near him. I'm going to make a save here and see if we can get some stuff. Yeah, so I forget if like the sneak or the marksman or the blade stuff gives you any more sneak bonuses. I feel like blade wouldn't. Blade's just like power attack stuff, I think. Bow, I also don't. Marksman, I don't think gives you any sneak attack. Sneak might, if you level up sneak. I forget. I think it's like something with your boots or something. Go. Yeah, there's Roderick, which we can just end his life right now. What's even the point of... Oh, I guess they want you to... Oh, crap. That's not good. I guess they want you to... They want him to die under seemingly natural consequences, or occurrences, or whatever. Okay, so we gotta get out of here now. Hopefully she stays there. I think there's another guy in here. We have to avoid the light. Oblivion's detection system is actually pretty good, I feel like. With the light system. Like, you have to actually... When you're in the shadow... I've been detected. Damn it. Okay. Well, it's not worth it to even go for the chest, although we might be able to just sneak past... light, although there are flames, which might give away our position. But yeah, one Oblivion playstyle that's really fun is Stealth Archer, which obviously everybody always makes fun of, but in Oblivion it's really fun. You have to like, because you don't, it's more difficult because you don't see the enemies on your compass like in Skyrim. Okay, is there anybody down there? Whoop. So like you have to like actually locate the enemies and then sniper shot them with the bow. It's very fun taking them down methodically in Oblivion. If this was going to be like a full long, full playthrough, if we didn't have other stuff to do this month, I would definitely have wanted to gone back to a Stealth Archer, because it's been a long time since I've done a Stealth Archer playthrough in anything. That amaretto flavored honey we got is amazing on a sweet potato. Yeah, I was talking about this, I think yesterday a little bit, but Cindy and I went to a pet convention over the weekend, where there were just, some different pets, birds, dogs, whatever. A lot of people peddling wares, which there was an almond, there was a honey shop, which was pretty good, although we've tried that line of products before, so you know what to expect. It's just going to be really good. But there was an almond shop, and my God, they had, I love, like, sugared, almonds and pecans and stuff. I love that stuff to death. Oh, yoink. Yeah, they had so many flavors. It was crazy. They had we got blueberry. I think it was just called blueberry, but it was. She was like, it's like a muffin, and it really was. It tasted like a blueberry muffin. Those were the best by far. We got blueberry pecans. Amazing. Those were so good. Then she got lemon drop cashews, which I had a little bit of. Those were really good. I don't even like lemon flavored stuff, but the lemon with the cashew really worked. And then we also I got a sweet onion teriyaki, which was not my favorite, but also very good. Delicious. And then we stopped at the honey shop and got like amaretto honey, which is fantastic. And I got some hot sauce, which Cindy ruined for me by telling me there's fish in it, so I probably won't even eat it. Shadowhunt is okay. Definitely better bows out there. Yeah, I'm thinking of the DLC bow. The DLC bow from Shivering Isles. Acrobatics and athletics in Skyrim would be crazy. I'm wondering even if it would ruin anything, because like they definitely wanted to take it out for mechanic reasons, I'm sure, but like, would it even have ruined anything? I mean, there's certain areas in like caves where you could like skip the cave, but I don't know. I feel like it would have been fine overall.
Ah, so you infiltrated Fort Sutch, remained undetected, and replaced the medicine with the poison I provided. You are truly a master of shadow. It pleases me greatly to offer you this reward and a well-earned bonus. Go now, rest. I'll have another contract ready whenever you are.
The Deceiver's Finery, which always indicates we are in for a treat for the next quest. The Deceiver's Finery, which is Fortify Personality, 3 points on self. Fortify Speechcraft, 3 points on self. However, the Scales of Pitiless Justice kind of counteracts that, because it takes away your personality. Okay, this next quest is a biggin. In Morrowind, you can levitate or jump across the island in one leap. In Oblivion, you can run so fast the game struggles to load in. In Skyrim, you can whirlwind sprint. Yeah, in fact, they have whirlwind sprint, which can get you to you can skip a lot of stuff. So yeah, they could have done acrobatics. I don't know. There must have been a reason. But yeah, they took out all the movement abilities in Skyrim, unfortunately. In Skyrim, you can shout. Let it all out. At least you can whirlwind sprint in Skyrim. It's very weird. That's like the one movement-based thing in the entire game. They could have done like a teleport shout or something, like where you teleport from here to here or something. Short teleport to... that doesn't make much sense for a shout, I guess. Saints Row 4 had a lot of skills he can invest to upgrade your character, and also a lot of custom options for everything. Yeah, I think I 100%ed Saints Row 4. It's the only Saints Row game I've ever touched. Lemon drop cashews tasted like Fruit Loops. They did. They definitely did, which I guess... Fruit Loops just have an overarching lemon flavor to them, which is why a lot of stuff tastes like Fruit Loops to people, I think. Would acrobatics be weird in first person? This game has acrobatics in first person. So, I mean, it's already part of this one. You can play third person, but it's kind of weird. I feel like most people play first person in Elder Scrolls. Hello!
So, are you ready to mingle with the doomed house guests? The contract is waiting.
It's everybody's favorite quest! Tell me about the contract.
Do you like parties? Because you've been invited to one. Of course, you'll be killing all the other guests. Are you ready to attend?
I like how she says, of course. Like, why wouldn't it be one person?
Yes, I'm ready. Tell me more.
Splendid. You need to go to the city of Skingrad, to the large house known as Summit Mist Manor. There, you will meet up with 5 very unlucky guests. In order to receive your bonus, you must kill each guest secretly, one by one. If anyone sees you committing murder, the bonus is forfeit. The guests believe there is a chest of gold hidden in the house and have agreed to be locked inside until one of them finds it. In fact, the guests believe the key to the manor is inside the chest, and only by satisfying their greed will they be allowed to leave. Poor fools. There is, of course, no chest of gold. The guests will find no key. After you arrive, the doors will be locked behind you, as everyone expects. When all the guests lie dead, you will be free to leave. Now go. See the doorman at Summit Mist Manor. He will explain the rest. Have fun.
So yeah, this is the big one.
Go now, dear.
Who Done It? How do I forget that the name is Who Done It? Such a classic name. Yeah, this is the quest everybody loves. A lot of people's favorite quest in the entire game. A lot of people's favorite quest in the entire Elder Scrolls series, surprisingly enough. And it'll be really fun for our character as well. Since we're playing a pure evil character, we'll do it the most evil way possible. Which I think we will have some leeway there. Although we might need to prepare, especially maybe with some poisons, alchemy. Because we're going to be locked in there. We have to kill everybody without anybody else noticing. Which I think the game kind of holds your hand a little bit whenever that's the case. Kind of lets you kill people without them noticing a lot of the time. Without needing too much sneak. But yeah, this will be fun. I never go to parties, partially because I don't enjoy them, but also because another person might be an assassin. I used to enjoy parties quite a lot. I never got assassinated, thankfully. But, yeah, I guess getting to my 30s kind of just... I mean, I still enjoy parties, but, like, obviously with my age group, of course, and more, like, mature things, like board games, or... Obviously, we're not just, like, raving to music and getting drunk as hell, or anything like that. Sadly, in the Elder Scrolls, it's just jumping higher and less falling damage. That only means you were the assassin. Yeah, by Oblivion logic. I must have been the assassin, true. To me, acrobatics is more flips and rolls and climbing like Assassin's Creed. No. And it's a Morrowind skill, right? Yes. Yeah. Acrobat in a Morrowind and in Oblivion, it just means you can... Yeah, jump higher, basically. Which is fun in Morrowind and Oblivion, because there are points where that does help you. And that's always a fun type of game mechanic. Increasing your actual speed and jump height. Although there is a stealth roll in Skyrim. Although it's in the stealth tree. But yeah, Bethesda does not typically like doing movement-based things. Fallout 3 and New Vegas are hilariously stiff in terms of movement. And Morrowind, Oblivion, and especially Skyrim, yeah, you don't get too much in terms of different things you can do, which is what I'm hoping for Elder Scrolls 6, like I said, especially with the combat tree, melee tree, warrior tree. You really need to add some, like, whirlwind attack or some skills that you can use that spice it up. Okay, I'm going to take a break here. I will return for the best quests, or one of the best quests. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, last Assassin's Creeds I played... I feel like I've played every mainline. I didn't play, like, Syndicate, Rogue... Syndicate, Rogue... There's like one other. Unity? Didn't play those, but I think I played every other main line. We streamed Odyssey and... Oh, I didn't play Valhalla either. We streamed Odyssey and we streamed... Origins. And I really enjoyed Odyssey. Odyssey was great.
So the last guest finally arrives. I'll tell you what I told all the others. You go in, I lock the door. You don't come out until it's over.
Now I'll tell you what I haven't told you.
Now I'll tell you what I didn't tell everyone else. We have the same mother, you and I. And she wants you to have this. It's the key to the house. I guess someone else has already told you the other details. Kill all the guests, then leave, right? Well, you better get in there. Time to mingle.
Summit Mist Manor key added, yeah.
Go, socialize. Talk to those fine people, and then plunge your knife into their throats when they ain't looking.
This guy's super maleficent? What's a good word?
The 6th guest has finally arrived. Well, it's about time. Do you know how long we've been waiting? It seems like an age.
Like an age.
Whoever invited us here must at least know us, don't you think? In any event, we're all stuck here together, so we might as well get acquainted. The rest of us have already traded introductions. I'm Matilda Petite. The others are Nels the Naughty, Neville, Devisi Dran, and Primo Antonius. Now, who might you be? Please, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh, well, I'm bathes in beauty. I'm a good man, basically. I'm an assassin hired to kill you. My baby is sick and we are so poor. Say nothing. I'm an assassin hired to kill you.
You're a funny one. Good, I'm glad one of us has a sense of humour about all this. It'll make our time here that much more enjoyable.
I don't care who you are or what the air of the situation is. If somebody told me they're an assassin hired to kill me, I'm going to believe them on some level and be very defensive. Okay, so this quest is really weird. This quest is really interesting because basically there's, 5 people, not including ourselves. Devisi Dran, Matilda Petite, Nels the Naughty, Neville, and Primo Antonius. Now, if you can kill them one by one in any order, and then they'll all have different... So I'm wondering, like, is it literally... what? I'm not math man. What literally would that be? That's like 5 to the power of whatever in terms of how many reactions there would be. Seems insane on paper. I don't know how, it actually was programmed or whatever, or if it's, like, not nearly as in detail like that as I would think, but... Crazy quest, nevertheless. Let's get the lowdown on everybody. Tell me about the Devisi Dran.
Personally, I think she's a little floozy. She's been eyeing young Primo Antonius, probably smells his wealth.
Damn, okay. Tell me about yourself, Matilda.
That's right, it's a Breton name. I'll have you know the Petites are one of High Rock's oldest and most respected noble families.
Tell me about Nels the Naughty.
Oh, that man disgusts me. I find his entire manner offensive. Why, just before you got here, he told me the most off-color joke about an Argonian maid.
Probably about the lusty Argonian maid. Tell me about Neville.
Well, if I can be perfectly honest with you, I find Neville quite attractive. Red Guards are so exotic, don't you think?
Now that's racist, right? Like, I saw somebody recently describe, maybe it was like a Reddit thread I was reading or something. It was recent. And somebody like described somebody as like exotic. And I was like, can you say that? I feel like that's a thing you don't say. But I don't know. Tell me about Primo Antonius.
It's obvious that young Primo comes from wealth. A chest full of gold would be mere spending change for him.
Okay.
I have a good idea where that chest might be. That gold is as good as mine.
Unfortunately, there is no chest, Matilda. Trust me, I have looked. There is no chest about in the entirety of this manor. The Argonian account. And there's not really anything
where I should look.
either.
I don't want to break anything, but the chest of gold
Too
could
much.
be hidden.
Quill shears or
decide
yarn.
where I
Steel
should-
dagger. There are weapons here, I guess, if you don't have any other weapons. Alright, well, we have to actually do this tactically, considering we're not all that strong yet. So the first person to kill is probably going to be Neville. Neville is the biggest threat, I do believe. But there is some stuff you could do. This quest is very interesting because there are like different ways you can do certain things. Different orders you can kill people, of course. But also, for instance, right here we have a very hard chest. I wonder if we should try to loot it. Well, we can at the very least break it open, huh? Although that might mess something up. There's stuff in this chest that's important, and I don't want to mess anything up. Especially because this might actually be difficult to complete. Getting our bonus as well. Okay, let's go talk to Neville. I think we want to talk to Neville first. Where is Neville? What's up?
Ah, yes, the sixth guest. I'm Neville. It's nice to make your acquaintance.
Hello, hello. So yeah, you can basically, it's a very, like I said, it's a very interesting quest because you got like 5 people and they all have opinions on each other. And they'll give you different opinions and stuff. And you will be able to cause people to do certain things as well. So maybe we should go through everything. Tell me about the Visitran.
She's a dark elf. What, you blind as well as dumb?
I was asking about her generally. I know she's a dark elf. That was rude.
Make it quick.
Oh, he hates us. 25. Huh. Okay. How should we... I guess we should try to schmooze everybody, but, I mean, we're not going to be able to bribe everybody with money. Because it's going to be too much.
What you're going to say.
Say what you're gonna say. Say what you're gonna... Okay, he hates this and this. So we go... Boop.
What a great story.
Boop.
That's just talk.
Boop, boop.
What nonsense.
Boop.
That's...
Boop.
Don't waste...
Boop, boop.
I wish I... Oh, please.
Boop.
That's great. How's it go again?
What do you hate again? This and this, right? Yeah. Boop, boop.
Don't talk.
Boop.
Is that so?
Did that wrong. Boop.
Is that so?
Boop.
Where'd you get...
Boop,
Not
boop.
now. What a great story.
Boop.
Oh, please.
Boop.
I like that.
Boop,
What?
boop.
What a great story.
Boop.
I wish I could.
Boop.
You can't.
Boop, boop.
Don't try to manipulate me.
Boop.
Remark.
Boop.
You're wasting.
Boop, boop.
Don't talk such.
Oh, wow, they let you get up to 70? Maybe it's because this quest is very speech-related. Interesting.
What nonsense.
Boop.
I wish.
Boop,
You're.
boop.
That's really funny.
Holy crap. Yeah, because usually your disposition is maxed. Because I think Argonians get like a negative bonus, Khajiit, because everyone's racist against Khajiit and Argonians, basically. But that's interesting. They let us get up to 70. Okay.
It's not bad.
Once you get to 70, yeah, the persuasion system's weird, because when you get to 70, everything else doesn't matter. You don't have to raise it higher at all. Because every single check in the game will tell you everything after 70. The Visitran.
Davisi is a dark elf. They call themselves Dunmer. When I was young, I spent some time stationed on Fort Moonmoth, on their homeland of Morrowind. I have great respect for the Dunmer people. They are strong and noble and generally understand the importance of law and discipline. Unfortunately, Davisi doesn't seem to like me very much, but I don't blame her. The young ones tend to have problems with authority figures.
Interesting. And you can actually go to Fort Moonmoth in Morrowind. Yeah, I love that era, so I'm sure it'll be decent at the least. I love anything Japanese. Japan is like my favorite culture. That's not my own. Mr. Jangles90, thank you so much for the 38 months of subscribing to the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Enjoy the 50 plus emotes, the Discord role, the ad-free viewing, and the evolving sub badge. Yeah, I love anything Japanese. So that'll probably be my favorite Assassin's Creed if it's a good game. Although it's hard to beat Odyssey because I also love Greek mythology, and Odyssey was really good. How's Mavericks been going? Good. Just a lot of Fallout 4, beat Skyrim in one sitting, and Oblivion Pure Evil so far. Can't forget Black Flag. Black Flag was great. We started it in one Mavericks, never finished it. We started it again, and then finally we did a full playthrough of it, and it was really enjoyed it. Excuse me. Assassin's Creed Unity, especially the gameplay, has aged very well compared to most of the other ones in that era. For sure, worth a play. Yeah, for some reason I thought Unity, Syndicate, and Rogue were all side games, but then someone explained that they were, some of them at least are mainline games. So I will have to go and play them at some point because those and Valhalla are the only non-spin-off games I have not played. Yes, it is racist. Racism in an Elder Scrolls game, I'm not surprised. But racism that extends to real life, surprisingly. I've been called Exotic, Island Girl, Dragon Lady. Jesus, the works. I suppose these names are racist, but I try not to take offense, especially if I think that person doesn't mean any harm. The Dragon Lady name was lobbed at me with some malice, but the others weren't. Dragon Lady as an offensive statement? I mean, obviously racial, but yeah, I would definitely, if someone called me Dragon Lady, I would be like, oh, that's pretty sick. I like that. Yeah, I don't know. I've heard people described as exotic, and I always feel like, yeah, I don't know about that one. That one sounds a little racy. Pun intended.
Tell me about Mathilde Petite.
If I may be honest, I feel a bit sorry for the old woman. She comes from a noble family, I'm sure, but seems a lot less well off than she should be.
Tell me about Nels the Naughty.
Know what I think? I think that barbarian will do anything to get his hands on the chest of gold. His kind are greedy and vicious. All of them.
Nords?
Trust me, I know. I was stationed at Fort Frostmoth for a few years on the Isle of Solstein. Those Nords are a bunch of animal-worshipping savages.
I mean...
They're all the same, full of meat and something to prove. We lost a lot of good men up there. A lot of good men.
Okay. I mean, that's your experience. You don't have to generalize an entire race of people. That's kind of messed up. Interesting, Solstein mentioned, which is the location of the Dragonborn DLC in Skyrim. Also a location of the Blood Moon DLC in Morrowind, surprisingly enough, which was a great DLC. I think I like Tribunal better, but they were both really good.
Tell me about Neville, yourself.
I'm a Redguard, though I've never actually been to Hammerfell. I was born here in Cyrodiil. My family has been in the Legion for 3 generations.
Yeah, so that's why this guy's the threat, because, spoiler alert, in the locked chest is armor, which I don't know why. Is it his chest? Did he bring it here? How would he bring a whole chest filled with armor? I don't know. Anyways, he'll go up and he'll literally equip himself with armor, and he'll be harder to kill.
Tell me about Primo Antonius.
I'll confess that I have no idea why Primo is here. The kid's got more wealth than the rest of us combined. He sure doesn't need a chest of gold. Maybe he's incredibly greedy, but I don't think so. My guess is that Primo is so bored he simply has nothing better to do.
Been there, done that. Yeah, that's valid. Okay.
I have a good idea where that chest might be. That gold is as good as mine.
Yeah, if only there was a chest. If only there was a chest. We got Nels the Naughty.
Well, hello there. Nels is my name. Some call me Naughty, but don't you believe it.
I kind of believe it now. Yeah.
Tell me about Davis.
I guess we should
Yes?
schmooze everybody from the start. Okay, you hate this one and this one. So, boop, 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 boop.
Well done.
Boop, 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 boop.
Really? Interesting.
Boop, boop, boop.
That's
boop.
Really? All right, I get it.
Tell me about Dovisitran.
Let me confide something in you, my friend. Dovisi is the spitting image of my own daughter. Her skin is darker, of course, but that sweet face. My daughter was killed, you see, a few years back by bandits. I'm sorry. Please forgive a father's heavy heart.
Yeah, I think this guy's an alcoholic, if I remember correctly. What's up, Werebadger on the road? Welcome in. Dragon Lady, what does that even mean? I don't know. I've never heard that been described as an insult. You would like Yumi and the Nightmare Painter by Brandon Sanderson, then. What was that in reference to? What did I say? Oh, very Japanese culture influence. Yumi and the Nightmare Painter. Man, yeah. Brandon Sanderson. Gosh, we were in a bookstore the other day, and I saw something by him, and I was just like, how many books has this guy written? How many series does this guy have? Obviously, he's very prolific. And I still got to read the book that you lent me. And the book that you bought me as well. My God, my reading list is literally probably like this big at the moment. Literally, in terms of pages. Including Dark Tower.
Tell me about Mathilde Petite.
You should have seen the old biddy trying to talk to young Primo Antonius. She may be a noble, but he looked down on her like a scullery maid.
Tell me about yourself, Nels.
Don't let the name fool you. I had a bit too much mead a few years back, and there was this tavern wench. Anyway, just call me Nels.
So what does that mean? Best case scenario, he cheated on somebody? Worst case scenario is far worse? Okay.
Tell me about Neville.
I will confide something in you, my friend. I despise Neville and all his Imperial Legion ilk. They are useless, uncaring tools of corruption. 3 years ago, my village in Skyrim was attacked by bandits. We went to the nearby Imperial Legion outpost, but they refused to help us. My dear, sweet daughter, Olga, was killed that day. She was murdered, and the Legion would do nothing to help her. Neville and his kind are scum.
Kind of wonder, yeah, why wouldn't they do anything if there were actual raiders or whatever?
And tell me about Primo Antonius.
Primo is young and rich. I can sense a good, decent person in there somewhere. He just has to get his priorities straight.
Gotcha.
I have a good idea where that chest might be. That gold is as good as mine.
That's what everybody says, my friend, unfortunately. Okay, 2 more people to talk to. Dovisi and Primo.
So, you finally showed up. It's about time. People of my station are not accustomed to waiting.
I don't care.
Okay, time
Go
to
ahead.
schmooze you. What do you hate? You hate this one and you hate this one. These two. So. Boop!
You're West.
Boop!
Really now?
Boopity boop!
You're revolting.
Boop!
Please.
Boop!
Well,
Boopity boop!
is that so?
Boop! Boop! Boopity boop!
What a wonderful compliment.
Oh, he actually maxes out here. Interesting. We have to bribe him for a 6 bonus. So we'll have to do that twice if he doesn't tell us
All
everything.
right, I get it.
Tell me about Dovisi Dran.
She's quite beautiful, isn't she? A little young, perhaps, and not exactly highborn, but she possesses a unique elegance.
So he has more to say. If it remains highlighted after you talk to him about something, he's got more to say.
Go ahead.
So I guess we will bribe, because we could put on the Deceiver's Finery, and then it'll bump this up, I think, because our speechcraft goes up. But I'll just bribe, although we need gold.
How nice. It's just
gonna
what I
make me do
want.
it 3 times.
Every little bit.
Gross.
That will get you something.
Tell me about Dovisi Dran.
Can I be honest with you, my friend? I find Dovisi captivating. She possesses a beauty beyond compare. Maybe you could do me a favor. If you speak with her, put in a good word for me, would you? I would be forever in your debt.
Yeah, so there's like a weird interaction here where he wants us to hit on Dovisi for him.
Tell me about Mathilde.
Apparently, the poor old woman thinks she's from a well-to-do family. Truth is, I have servants with more nobility in their blood than her.
Damn.
Tell me about Nels the Naughty.
Nels is a drunk. He doesn't even try to hide that fact. But what else is he? When the liquor is dried, what remains of the man? I think Nels drinks to forget, maybe about some tragedy in his life. He plays the buffoon, but I sense a deep sadness in him.
Damn. Very astute, Primo.
Tell me about Neville.
I know he's a retired Imperial Legion officer. Apparently, he's been in campaigns all across the Empire, from Skyrim to Morrowind. I also get the sense that he's very eager to find the gold. I can't imagine his life of servitude to the Empire left him with much to retire on.
Why not? Wouldn't they get like a pension or something?
Tell me about yourself.
It's a regal name from a rather regal family. Indeed, my father owns more property than the East Empire Company.
Okay. Thank you.
I have a good idea where that chest
I'm sure you do. Everybody seems to have a good idea where the chest is. If only the chest existed. Yeah, what's in the basement? Nobody goes into the basement during this quest. Is there anything down here? See, I just wish, like, man, I wish, like, I could have been hired as, like, a creative liaison or something for these Bethesda games. Because, like, I would be like, okay, like, hide a unique weapon behind a cupboard in the basement. There's no reason to go into the basement. Nobody ever goes into the basement. You can't convince people to go into the basement. So, like, you know, we need a reason for there to be a basement. Or, you know, for the player to do something in the basement. Hide a unique weapon. Just like, you know, for the astute players that look at everything. You know, someone goes, what's that? It's like a unique enchanted dagger or something. Like, why not? Spice things up. But otherwise, I don't think there is anything down here. Although I don't typically go down here for this quest, I don't think. So maybe there is a unique weapon. Who knows? Probably not. I feel like I would have known about it. There is an iron war axe. Interesting. Yeah, nothing down here. Yeah, see, like, I just wish there was a purpose. That would have spiced this quest up even more. You know? But oh well. Okay. Where is Dovisi?
Where I should look. I don't want to break
Dovisi
anything, but the chest of gold could be
Dran.
hidden anywhere.
You're the only person we have not talked to. Beep, boop, beep, boop, boop. You must be up here. There's a lot of people in here. Oh, they're sleeping. Locked chest hard. What is this chest? I'm curious. What are you hiding? Nothing. Should have known. Ba-ba-ba. Okay. Well, now would be a good time to kill them. However, we do have to focus Neville, I think. Another hard chest. My curiosity must be sated. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, steel battle axe, steel dagger, and leather greaves. Don't know if that's there every time or if that's just random, but that's interesting. Okay, what up?
This is all so strange, isn't it? I don't know why I was invited to come here. But the gold could really help my family. I do hope I find it.
If only it existed.
This better be good.
Okay, what do you hate? You hate that, and you hate that. So, that and that. Alright, boop, boop.
I doubt.
Boop, boop.
You should be ashamed.
Boop.
You've got.
Boop.
You're revolting.
Boop, boop.
I doubt it.
Boop.
I doubt it.
Boop.
That's enough.
Boop, boop.
No, you do me too much honor.
Boop.
Please.
Boop.
I doubt it.
Boop.
You
boop.
get away from me.
Boop.
I doubt it.
Boop.
You've got.
Boop.
Get away.
Boop.
Please. I'm embarrassed. But thank you.
Gosh dang, it's making me spend all my gold on this.
I see.
Tell me about yourself, Dovisi.
Not much to tell about me, really. I'm from Morrowind originally, but my family moved to Valenwood a few years ago.
Okay.
Tell me about Matilda.
Well, I really don't know her, but she seems like a very respectable old lady.
She's a bit of a... stirs the pot a little bit. Okay, Primo is the one that wants to meet her, so I'm not sure if this will actually change something. We gotta be careful about that one. And she has more to say about Matilda.
We'll see.
This hurts. Oh, it's only one.
How nice. It's just what I want.
Tell me what you really think about Matilda.
Honestly, I don't think she likes me. It's because I'm a Dunmer. I heard her say something to Neville, and it wasn't very nice.
Interesting.
Tell me about Nels the Naughty.
Every now and then he looks over at me and smiles. I think he's sweet on me. If Nels finds the gold, maybe he'll want some company.
He's way too old for you. Tell me about Neville.
I know he's a retired soldier. But not just a soldier. He was an officer in the Imperial Legion. I hate the Legion and everything it stands for. When those soldiers came to Morrowind, they persecuted my people and stole our lands. Neville may not be in the Legion anymore, but who knows what atrocities he committed.
Seems like a pretty stand-up guy, ultimately. Okay, if we tell her about Primo, I think that sets in motion something. But I guess that's fine. We could also take the armor out of the chest, which we probably should do, but I'm hoping it doesn't... it wouldn't ruin the quest.
Tell me about Primo.
It's pretty obvious that Primo comes from a wealthy family. He would never be interested in a girl like me, I'm afraid.
Yeah, look at this.
Not true. He told me he likes you.
He did? Oh my goodness, what should I do? Should I talk to him? Or maybe play hard to get? Or should I, or would that be too forward?
Would what be too forward? Sleep with him? You just met. I mean, it's your life. I would say it's pretty forward.
Go to his room and wait for him there.
Oh, you think so? I mean, it is rather forward, but I like it. All right, then. I'll wait for him in his room upstairs. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. For sure.
I have a good idea where that chest might be. That gold is as good as mine.
Yeah, why don't you go wait for Primo. He'll be there shortly. Now she should go wait for him, but she's not doing it. I don't know. Let's go steal the armor out of this chest because I'm curious what happens if we do that. Bum, 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 bum. Beautiful. Iron Mace Legion. Oh yeah, it's called Legion stuff. Might not be able to even hold all this. It's gonna weigh a ton. Legion boots, Kyrus gauntlets, greaves, helmet, shield. Just enough to hold all of it. Yeah, because Neville will come up here and equip that, which is quite interesting. She is not coming into his room.
I can't quite decide where I should look. I don't want to break anything, but the chest of gold...
I need them to split up. Kind of weird. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, where is she? What's she doing? It's weird. She's supposed to go hang out in his room. Maybe this is his room? I don't think we can kill her in one shot, and she's gonna, like, stare at me. It would be good to kill her, too, because she's sleeping. Alright, can you, like, go to where you're supposed to go? I'll shove you. How about that? Ba, ba, ba. There you go. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Let's make a save here. I don't think we'll be able to, like, one-shot her. Never mind. Okay. Black and burgundy outfit, gold trimmed shoes. I like to have one of this set of stuff, actually. Because it's, kind of like the rich person's normal clothing. Alright. The help! Oh, we can also... Oh, well, now would be a good time for this as well. Sneak attack. Yeah, I don't think we'd even have the damage, even with the 4 times sneak attack damage. But sure. Oh my god, let's go tell the others. There's been a double murder upstairs. Help!
I haven't seen death like this in a long, long time. It's a bit more than my nerves can handle, I'm afraid. I plan to gather up every drop of drink in this house and keep it to myself. If things get any worse around here, I find comfort there, you see.
In drink? Yeah, I would say so. This is the party quest, yes. Sanderson has written over 40 original works and he finished The Wheel of Time for the last 3 books. Yep, and I'm sure he'll end up getting hired to finish
A Song of Ice and Fire as well, because it doesn't look like it's getting finished anytime soon. Likely the man is too young for her. Poison his drink. Yeah, I wish there was a way to do that. I don't think you can do that, unfortunately. That would be a clever way, because you can poison people with poison apples in this game.
Dovisitron.
No.
Mathilde. No. Mathilde Petite.
Some bloodthirsty monster killed that woman, and assuming that's true, who's next? You?
Neville.
With 2 of us now dead, it seems like the others are looking for Neville for protection. That's right. I think Neville is the murderer. I can't prove it yet.
Primo.
Let me ask you something, friend. Maybe he was bored? Or sound crazy? Stay safe.
Yeah, this quest is funny because they think it's literally everybody except for you, which doesn't make much sense because, like, I mean, why are we not suspicious in the slightest? Also, since we took the armor, it looks like Neville does not go upstairs and equip the armor. Interesting. So now we have...
It's not safe to be alone.
3 targets. These guys are near each other. Primo is down here. Maybe able to kill... Is there a way to split them up even further? I don't think so. Okay, they're going to talk. Maybe now's our time to strike.
2 of us have been murdered. 1 of us is a killer, but who?
I don't know. Who could it possibly be? Oh, dang it. Hold on. Stay down here. I need you guys not to be, like, all in the same place. Yes.
It's not safe to be alone.
I know.
I certainly don't want to be the third victim.
Tell me about it. I'm so scared.
Dear friend, have you heard? 2 of the guests now lie dead. If I find out who did it, I may have to take matters into my own hands.
Oh, really?
Okay, I'm going to run through the... I don't want to go through every single... There's, like, again, 5 times 5 lines of dialogue, or 5 times whatever the number is. So I'll read through it quickly.
Who among us is violent?
Mathilde?
Between you and me, I think Mathilde... If that's the case, then the killer got what he was at.
Nels?
To be honest, I'm not sure if I...
Neville?
Well, Neville is a trained soldier. Still, I don't think he's...
Yeah, Primo's the smartest one, I guess. But he still doesn't suspect me,
It's
surprisingly.
too dangerous to go wandering around this house.
It's so dangerous.
Especially somebody that looks like this. Alright. Well, why don't you do your thing? And
I'll protect you, of course.
Stepping softly, hiding in the shadows, you do everything in your power to remain undetected. You have become an apprentice of sneaking. When you are sneaking, you now do extra damage while attacking a character that does not detect you. Don't we already do that? What? You already do extra damage. I guess it's even more damage. It's kind of weird. Alright, can you stop just meandering and, like, stick to a room? I gotta kill you, you see. Yeah, time to take a nap. I mean, you've been through a lot. I really need you to stop moving. You're just opening and closing doors randomly. Okay. That'll work. Yeah, we do 6 times instead of 4 times damage, I guess.
So many people dead.
Huh?
I just don't know who to trust anymore.
I know, I was just saying it. You know, it must be Nels the Naughty now that I think about it, actually. Would make the most sense. Yeah, check out the chest for sure.
There you are. Listen, I've searched every inch of this house. It's sealed up tight. There's no way in or out, and there's nobody hiding any place.
Right.
That means the killer has been inside with us all along.
Oh my god, you think so?
You and I aren't murderers, so that leaves one person.
Nels the Naughty.
It's Nels the Naughty.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Oh, interesting. There is more little mechanics. I don't know if I've ever seen this. We must act now, kill Nels. Flee, my friend, I'll confront Nell. What the heck? I don't think I've ever seen this before. I don't typically leave these 2 for the last kills, I think.
We must act now, kill Nels!
Yes, we must kill that foul Nord before he slits our throats. Aye!
Is he just gonna fist fight him because he doesn't have a weapon? Okay. So who's gonna win this fight, I wonder? If he won the fight, wouldn't he know? Well, I guess he would think.
This house is a death trap. We're being killed off.
Oh, he grabbed a sword.
One by one.
I guess they're supposed to die in one hit, just like all the other Dark Brotherhood people.
You and I are the only ones left, but we're not alone in this house. That killer is in here with us, hiding. But where?
Are you stupid? I guess they do it this way so you always end up getting the bonus, but it's like, why would you think, so you'd rather think there's somebody hiding in the walls as opposed to like, I'm obviously the killer. It's kind of weird. They like never suspect you once in this entire quest. It's very bizarre.
Nels the Naughty.
Thank you.
Oh my god, what are we going to do? Where is the killer, do you think, Neville?
Well, that's it, my friend. We're the last. And that damned assassin is still hiding out in this house somewhere.
I know, it's crazy.
I guess there's only one thing left for me to do. I'm gonna find an axe and do my best to chop that damn door down and get us out of here.
That sounds like a plan, buddy. What do you think about Dovisi, though?
I was in the Legion for a great many years, my friend. I saw a lot of horrible things, including the murders of children. It made no sense then, it makes no sense now. But don't you worry. I vowed to bring Devisi's killer to justice.
Yeah, well, you did. It was Nels.
It's kind of weird, too. He thought it was Nels, but now he thinks there's still somebody that's a killer. How does that make sense?
What about Matilda?
Matilda's murder saddens me, friend. But not for the reason you may think. 10 years ago, when I was in my prime, this never would have happened.
Damn.
Now I'm old, and my instincts have failed. I let that woman down.
Your instincts have failed in a lot of ways, actually.
What about Nels? I can't believe he was the killer. Can you believe that?
One less Nord in the world is something I'd normally cheer about.
Jesus.
But the fact that he was murdered by a fellow guest does put a damper on things.
He was murdered by you. What?
What about Primo?
Primo was a young man, strong and full of life. Surely he would have been able to defend himself against an attacker.
Not with a weapon involved. I mean, they could have struck swiftly.
So I guess this is it then.
Yeah, this is it. Does he actually try to break down the door? No way. Okay. Oh my god, he actually tries to break down the door. Holy crap. Yeah, this quest is crazy. Okay, so we've left Neville alive. Definitely left Matilda alive at the last one, because she's like, it's only me and you. We're friends, right? I need to leave. I wanted to see what happens if you leave Nels alive. He probably just gets super depressed. And then Primo, and then Dovisi. I gotta see what happens. Why would you ever turn your back to somebody in this situation, dude? But bye!
All of the guests are dead, and no one knew I was the killer. I must now return to the sanctuary and speak with Ochiva to receive my reward and bonus.
God, if they only had a little bit of intelligence, all of this could have been avoided. Oh, and you can get his key to his chest as well if you pickpocket him. Okay. Bye-bye. And this guy's gone as well. Alright, let's go sell some stuff. I guess we should... Yeah, let's try the question first. Babo. Killing NPCs with poison apples is the hardest thing to do in this game. It really is. I still, to this day, don't even know how it's supposed to work. I think I tried... Yeah, because we did, like, the hardest difficulty. And I knew it was going to be very difficult killing who you're supposed to kill. So I tried the poison apple thing, and, like, did it work? I feel like it did work.
So good to see you.
But it was incredibly difficult to trigger. Very, very weird mechanic. In Oblivion is the getting people to eat things mechanic.
Well done. Not only did you kill the 5 guests, you acted as an agent of terror and grief. You have earned your reward and bonus, assassin. I lay upon you now the Night Mother's blessing. May she walk with you always and guide your hand as you act in accordance with the 5 tenets.
Yeah, as you get a permanent spell, which is actually pretty good for our character, which we can see here. Fortify, it was like marksman, security, sneak, blade, something else maybe, by 2 with Night Mother's blessing. Not bad, not bad. Can't be the guy who said he was an assassin when he walked in. They're very dumb. Very dumb in this quest. I think he puts on the armor when he's the last guy alive. Not if you take it. What's up, Impulse Insight? Welcome in. Catches you looking at a body and thinks it's people in the walls. To be fair, if I suspected someone was a killer, I wouldn't let them know. True, but I genuinely think all of the characters in this quest do not suspect you even once, which, like, again, we look like this. Bruh. It's crazy the murderer is still among us while still holds a bloody knife. Yep. Legend has it that Neville is still chopping down the door with an axe trying to get out. That's so cool. I never knew that he did that. I was like, okay, that's flavor text, but then he actually did it. Alchemy is amazing on hardest difficulty. Poison is unaffected by the damage modifier. Yeah, I kind of want to try that again someday. Oblivion hardest difficulty. It's just so laughably stacked against you. You either have to go poison, or you have to go conjuration, or you have to do stacking weakness to magicka and elemental stuff effects. It's like the only way you can do it. Nothing else even works. Yeah, it definitely isn't the guy with the knife in his hand. Nope. Who? Us? This pretty face? This innocent face? Definitely couldn't be.
Greetings once more, assassin. When you're ready, I have a most important contract. One that has been sanctioned by the Black Hand itself.
What is this one? What comes after whodunit? Sanctioned by the Black Hand? Was it the Rose of Sithis? Yeah, it's probably that one.
Tell me about the contract.
Do you recall the name Adamus Philida?
Yep.
The Imperial Legion best? It's time he joined Sithis in the Void. Think you're up to the task?
That would be an honor. I accept.
Adamus Philida has spent his entire career investigating the Dark Brotherhood, interrupting our contracts, killing our family members. We tried to eliminate Philida, of course, but failed on 3 separate occasions. He's a powerful man, and was surrounded by powerful associates. Now the Legion Pig's years of service have come to an end. He has retired. Philida must not be allowed such a victory. His destiny is darker. Philida now resides in Leowin, in the City Watch Barracks, an honored guest of the soldiers there. He is in fact more vulnerable than ever.
I will slay him like the pig he is.
Yes, yes. The Black Hand has sanctioned the Rose of Sithis. It is an enchanted arrow that will kill Philida instantly. As long as the arrow hits Philida, he will die, but it cannot pierce armor. Shoot while Philida is armored, and the rose will be wasted. Travel to Leowin, track Philida, learn his schedule. Observe when he removes that blasted Legion armor, and then let fly the Rose of Sithis. Kill Philida in any way, rose or not, and the contract is complete. But to receive a bonus, you must go beyond murder. You must send a message. Once Philida is dead, sever his finger, the one that bears an Imperial Legion signet ring. Deposit this finger in the desk of Philida's successor, in his office in the prison barracks, in the Imperial City. Do this, and the bonus is yours.
This was fun. Yeah.
Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her cold, loving embrace.
Yeah, I always liked this one as a kid because you get the Rose of Sithis, which I still don't know to this day. I think people have mentioned whether or not it works this way. But it's not enchanted, ironically. It does not have an insta-kill if they're unarmored effect. But, yeah. I forget. I think if you shoot it at anybody else, it does not kill them, even if they don't have armor. Which would be super cool, because you could save it as like an insta-kill. Although, who are you going to need that against? They're typically going to have armor if you need to kill some big bad. But yeah, it's cool, because you got an insta-kill arrow, but they have to be unarmored. And ideally, you can, like... sometimes you can shoot them and you can pick it back up. But I feel like people have said this definitively, whether or not it does work on other people. But we're off to Leowin for the first time, which is an interesting yellow town. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. And he is already outside. There's a way to get his schedule, isn't there? Yeah, it's kind of weird because it just points you to him, unlike Phalion. And if he's in the water, yeah, he's already in position. Yeah, there's a way. Okay, well, shoot, we got to strike when the iron is hot. Yeah, so basically, it's weird. Every time I come here to kill this guy, he's already in the water. That's when you're supposed to kill him because he takes a swim, removes his armor. But there is a way, I think, to get his schedule and figure out when he swims. Or you can just sit here and wait, basically, if you know what to do. But yeah, the Rose of Sithis looks cool. It gets its own quiver. Although I'm not sure why, because it's only one arrow, but it's huge. And now would be the time. He's also got a guard, so I'm going to save just in case we do get caught. And boop!
Adamus Philida is dead. I may return now to the sanctuary for my reward. If I want to receive a bonus, however, there is one more task I must complete. Philida wears an Imperial Legion ring. I should take his finger with the ring still attached and put it in the desk of Philida's Imperial Legion successor, in his office in the Imperial City.
Okay, and it does do a little effect, actually. I wonder, yeah, maybe it is programmed to have an enchantment, because it does do a little magical twirl. There is a guard watching that will attack us if we go up to his body, I think. Silver longsword, we're pretty high up on this, right? Imperial watch shield. Yeah, he's got like a million keys. And the finger of Adamus Philida. How much is this weigh? We have 20 pounds left, so we could take this. Let's do it. I think this guy does attack.
I have acquired the severed finger of Adamus Philida. With the ring still attached, I should now go to the Imperial City and place the finger in the desk of Philida's Imperial Legion successor in his office in the prison barracks. If I do this, I will receive a bonus, or I may forfeit the bonus and simply return to Ochiva at the sanctuary. This guy does just not care. Okay. Can we find the rose? Sometimes I feel like the rose is still here. Even though it's supposed to disappear. There is a way to keep the Rose of Sithis. But oh well. We'll do it the way it's intended and just leave. Yeah, usually this guy attacks me, but he just doesn't care today. Okay. To not Chaden Hall. That would be a mistake. The Imperial City Prison. Ba -ba. Are you a lizard wizard or an assassin snake? We are a bit of a wizard, I guess. We're a bit of a lizard wizard. A little bit. But yeah, we were under the serpent sign. So I'd say we're more so an assassin snake, I would have to say. Okay, sneak up a little bit. Boopity, boopity. Boopity, boopity, boopity. Boopity, boopity. Boopity, Manual of armor, manual of arms. Go to this, find the thingy. And shift click. Boop. Boop. I have placed the finger of Adamus Philida in the desk of his successor in his office of the Imperial City. I should now return to Ochiva and claim my reward and bonus.
Yeah, luckily you get the key from Adamus that you need right before you actually do this. Which is very convenient. Classic Last Day of Force. I think the future Elder Scrolls games, I'd like to see a diversity of guilds. Like you could either join the Thieves Guild or the Guards, but not both. Kind of like what they tried to do with Skyrim with the war story, but have it actually be a different story. I disagree. I like the idea in concept, but I think it is a very critical part of an Elder Scrolls game, at least Oblivion and Skyrim, to be able to do everything and complete everything. Multiple playthroughs I feel like are tricky to do because you have to make your game extremely fun and replayable. And I don't know. It's just that would rob players of being able to. Although yeah, the Civil War questline you do have to pick a side, it's true. I don't know. I feel like the guilds are so situated as like you can complete everything, which is very much a fun part of the Elder Scrolls. I definitely want to see new guilds. Like I said, I think a pirate guild would be perfect, given the Iliac Bay likely setting of Elder Scrolls 6. Definitely want to see new branching out guilds as opposed to just the same exact 4 that we always have. Although Morrowind had a lot of weird stuff. In Morrowind, it was just bugged guests, not thought diversity. The rose only will wound anyone else. Love your impression of a Khajiit. It sounds like a Russian communist commander, which to me it just sounds really funny. I'm trying to do an Argonian voice. My Khajiit voice is more like this. Hello. Khajiit has words if you have coin. That's usually the voice I use for Khajiit, but for the Argonian, I at least tried to do this voice. Although in Skyrim, they completely abandoned that. Whoever that voice actor is. So that you can drop the Rose of Sithis, you can use the dupe glitch on it, right? True. I would say he is a lizard wizard. His name, King Gizzard. His name is Bathed in Blood, actually. You're right, I just like to roleplay, and sometimes it might make sense for my character to be a thief. Yeah, that's the other. I mean, obviously, again, Bethesda and roleplay go together like a pickle and a something that doesn't go together with a pickle. You have to do your own roleplay, pretty much. But yeah, I agree. It kind of sucks playing like, I made this assassin character. Let me be the master of a mage's guild. Like, how does that even work? You know. But it obviously makes for very replayable games and very fun completionism. Okay, what up?
Adamus Philida is dead.
That's what we get 50 gold
from
each of these.
Swell with the Night Mother's love the moment that Imperial pig issued his last breath. You have done a great service to the Dark Brotherhood today, assassin. Your reward is well earned.
We get 50.
You also managed to leave Philida's severed finger as a warning to his successor. Well done. Your bonus, 500 additional gold coins, is well earned.
Yo, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream.
Go now. Get some rest. Sithis knows you've earned it. When you're ready for another contract, you need only ask.
Hey, we only get 50 gold per kill, base level. Although you get 500 as a bonus for this one. Pretty lame, actually. Yeah, Oblivion getting gold, man. Slow going.
Ah, assassin, I must speak with you. It is quite urgent. A sealed letter just arrived from a Dark Brotherhood courier. I recognize this type of parcel. It contains sealed orders. It's addressed to you from Lucien Lachance.
Lucien Lachance.
You must open these sealed orders immediately and follow their instructions to the letter. It would seem the Black Hand itself has a task for you.
It's inflation. Yeah, I guess so. Shouldn't we be paid more though? Is rather than less due to inflation? Is that how it works? Do you get paid less during inflation? But then prices are more? Or do you get paid more? I don't know. I haven't worked a job since Chipotle. Outside of this gig. Okay, very interesting turn in the main Dark Brotherhood quest. In the Dark Brotherhood quest line now. I've spoken with Ochiva and she has given me sealed orders from Lucien Lachance himself. Apparently it is an urgent matter, and I must read the orders as soon as possible. I'm going to do my best Lucien Lachance, which I never can do really well.
Eliminator, you have served the Dark Brotherhood well in the short time you have been with us. Indeed, the rate of your advancement has been rather remarkable. Now the Black Hand itself is in need of your abilities. You must proceed with all haste to my private refuge in the ruins of Fort Faragut, located in the forest northeast of the Cheydinhall Sanctuary. When you arrive, we will discuss the nature of your special assignment. I cannot stress to you enough the importance of your swift arrival at Fort Faragut. There are unseen powers working to unravel the very fabric of the Dark Brotherhood. The Black Hand is counting on you to prevent this disaster. Do not share the contents of this message with anyone at the Shadenhall Sanctuary, including Ochiva, and make no mention of your journey to Fort Faragut. Also be warned, my refuge within Fort Faragut is guarded by denizens who will attack any interloper on sight. Get through these rotting sentinels and you will surely have earned the right to visit my private sanctum. Lucien Lechance.
Big turning point here. This is why Oblivion's Dark Brotherhood questline is one of the best, if not the best. I think it comes down to your preference for Thieves Guild or Dark Brotherhood. There's just it's a ramping. Things get genuinely more difficult and more interesting as you go through. It's the pacing is very interesting.
I have read the sealed orders from Lucien Lechance. I am to meet him at Fort Faragut, which is in the wilderness north of the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary, apparently as a special assignment for me.
So Fort Faragut is right there. Fort Faragut. It's right over that way. Let's go to the Shadenhall East Gate. You're right. Oh, your Argonian voice sounds like Watto from Star Wars.
Watto, hey, come here, Annie.
What does he say?
Come here, Annie. I have something to show you. Hey, fix that capacitor on that droid.
Something like that. Yeah, it's similar. Pickle and peanut butter. I do like pickles, and pickles do go with a lot of stuff, but... Oh, yeah. People always talk, by the way... People always talk about pineapple being a travesty on pizza. The real sinners are the people that put pickles on pizza. I've seen... There's a place nearby that I love to death. They have so many different types of delicious pizza. But they had this monstrosity pickle pizza. That is not... Now why is nobody, hating on those people? Those are the real tyrants. We need to go sell stuff. Yeah. Blade of Woe. Silver Dagger. Yeah, we should honestly sell stuff before we do this because we will need some carry weight. Who is attacking me? It's that guy down there.
What are you doing, you bad?
Yeah. You cannot wait when enemies are nearby. I watched GV's Skyrim Legendary playthrough. I was playing the game and I picked the opposite side of the Civil War quest so I could see both sides without having to do multiple playthroughs. That's definitely a way to do it. 12 would be 6 a.m., 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I think there's... I don't even remember how it differs. It's just so boring. It's just tacked on, basically, as a quest line. The Jagged Crown is, the only thing I remember. But there's probably a equivalent quest for the Imperials. Or maybe that is the Imperial quest. I forget. My late friend ate pickled onions and caramel sauce. That is wretched. No,
hello?
With all due respect. That sounds absolutely wretched.
Hi.
Hello.
What?
Hi there.
For you, of course. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Wait, I play a stealth character in Fallout games who loves stealing things and also loves wearing power armor. You're a stealth character that wears power armor? What in the hell? Iron arrows. Goodbye. Iron mace. Goodbye. Keep that. Keep that. Steel arrows. Keep that. Steel bow. Black and burgundy outfit. Yeah, we should store that. Store that. Brass ring. Sell
That's
that.
more than I'd usually
I have to
pay.
pee like crazy. Oh my god. I'll be right back. I see this is a sealed parcel, as it is sealed. Just read, Lord of the Rings and the word haste was used so many times.
Farewell. What?
I'm assuming Shadowfax. Show us
May
the
I
meaning of
interest you in
haste.
some of my fine wares?
Is one of those times. Although I don't remember if that's in the book or not. Keep that, keep that, keep that. Imperial Watch Shield. This looks really cool, but I think we sell it.
A good. You got that. You got.
Okay. Cyrodiilic Brandy. Does he buy skooma? Probably not.
Come back and see me again.
Goodbye.
You too.
Well, goodbye. Okay, let's go do that. So then we'll go, and then we gotta buy some. In fact, we should do that now. Unless we get money from this. Yeah, let's go do this first. Never gone to Fort Faragut by normal route. Yeah, which is what I was going to mention. So, basically, Lucien Lachance says to go through his dungeon, and you have to deal with his denizens that are evil. But, in reality, you can just go over here to this big tree, which has a secret entrance, and you go right to him. Which is pretty neat, because otherwise you don't have to deal with all the ghosties. Mushrooms and pickles do not deserve to be on pizza. Mushrooms are just gross in general. I can deal with them if they're like good for cooking and kind of absorb flavors and whatever. They're still kind of gross. I hate the texture. But yeah, pizza, it's always a negative for me. You know, like a supreme pizza is nice, except for those nasty mushrooms.
I have been waiting for you, assassin.
I have been waiting for you.
We have not spoken in some time, but I am well aware of your accomplishments within the Dark Brotherhood.
Have I done good?
That is why I have sent for you. I'm afraid there is a situation. The time has come to test both your skill and your loyalty to Sithis. The Black Hand has learned that the Dark Brotherhood has been infiltrated. By whom and for what purpose we do not yet know. What we do know is that there is some link between the traitor and the Cheydinhal Sanctuary. The traitor has tainted that place beyond repair. It was learned that the traitor has been active for quite some time, since before you joined the Brotherhood. That absolves you of any suspicion.
I was just about to say, does the Cheydinhal Sanctuary even have anything to do with the traitor? But I guess it does. No spoilers. You don't see it firsthand, but I guess it does later. Whoa, back off mushrooms. I hate mushrooms. There are some that I've like, okay, I can understand why people like them. Like when I've ate them in cooking or cook them for a recipe. But 90% of mushrooms I detest. Chanterelles. I'm not sure if I've had chanterelles. I've picked them a lot in, Stardew Valley, I think. Had a pickle pizza out of curiosity, and I liked it. Definitely not something I'd order often. You know, I'll get a slice of it. I just don't think I would like it at all. But I'll get a slice next time I see a pickle pizza. Especially at this place nearby that I love to death. My God, they're so good. Yeah, I'll get a slice. I'll try it. I should try it before I hate it. Reindeer chanterelle pickle thyme cranberry pizza. Reindeer as in reindeer? Like reindeer meat? That actually sounds good. Power armor doesn't affect stealth in Fallout games because there's no mechanic when it comes to your power armor makes sound affecting your stealthiness. I never use power armor in Fallout 4. If we go back to Fallout 4, when we do, because we'll definitely go back to it at least once this month. Maybe we'll use power armor, but you can sneak in power armor in Fallout 4 specifically, because in 3 and New Vegas they're different. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe I just assumed you're in a giant hulking power armor set that you wouldn't be able to stealth, but maybe you can. What's up, Rob WZ? Dark Brotherhood in Oblivion is way cooler than the one in Skyrim. I think they have positives and negatives. Well, yeah, I mean, the Oblivion one's really solid. It's just solid all the way through. Very memorable moments, very memorable characters, very memorable quests. Skyrim, I think, gets a bad rap, though. The only thing that I don't like about Skyrim's Dark Brotherhood is how short it is, because it's way shorter than Oblivion's. At least it feels that way. Otherwise, I really like Skyrim's too. If I had to pick one gun in my head, I definitely would pick Oblivion, though, for sure. Lucian doesn't stop talking in Skyrim if you summon him. I do remember that. I definitely remember that, yep. What about black olives? So nasty. Yeah, black olives are neutral for me. I can deal with them on a Supreme Pizza. Same thing. Actually, I really don't like Supreme Pizza now that I think about it. I don't like black olives. I don't like bell pepper. I don't like mushrooms. But if I'm like hungry, I can definitely consume a slice of Supreme Pizza because they're all basically neutral except for mushrooms, which I don't like. But I'll still tolerate. Beans are just a deal breaker. Or fish of any kind.
I will serve you for time immemorial.
And that, dear child, is why the Black Hand has chosen you to perform the ancient rite known as Purification. Everyone inside the sanctuary must die.
Dum, bum, bam.
You must break one of the tenets you have sworn to uphold. I know this is an unexpected turn of events, but drastic measures must be taken. Ochiva, Vicente Valtieri, Antoinetta Marie, Gogron Grohlvana, Talendril, Mirage Dar, and Tainava. All these family members must die. From this point forward, you are no longer bound by the 5 tenets. Sithis will forgive any murder, any theft, so long as you serve the Black Hand. When the rite of purification has been completed, return to me here at Fort Faragut, and we will discuss your future. Now, take these special gifts. They will help you greatly. One is a poisoned apple. The other, a unique scroll of summoning. Good luck, Silencer.
Big moment, because obviously the first time you do this quest ever and you don't know about it, you're like, what? All these people I've grown to love, except for Mirage Dar? All these cool murderous characters. I have to kill them? What? Also, yeah, I like how he's just like, Sithis will forgive you, whatever. It's like, how do you know that? How do you know Sithis will forgive me? What? Second of all, I'm flat out just breaking a 5th tenet, by killing these people. But very interesting, very memorable little turn here.
Tell me about the poisoned apple.
The apple has been treated with a most deadly poison. It will likely kill whomever eats it, probably instantly. To use the apple, simply dispose of any other food and put the apple in its place. If someone is inclined to eat, and they taste the apple, death.
Word only that simple. It's actually incredibly difficult to use this poison apple unless I'm just very unlucky.
Tell me about the purification ritual.
The Dark Brotherhood is an ancient organization. We have survived for millennia. Sometimes, to ensure that survival, drastic measures are required. The purification is one of the most extreme measures we are forced to carry out. Indeed, it has only been carried out twice. Before now, that is. The 5 tenets are the laws that guide and protect us. But sometimes, even they must be broken to protect the sanctity of our beliefs. With a purification, we cleanse the Dark Brotherhood of mistrust and treachery. Those who are slain are offered to Sithis as a symbol of fealty. And hopefully, we kill the traitor in the process. Until the purification is complete, no given sanctuary will ever be considered secure.
That just sucks so bad. Imagine you're like Ochiva, and you dedicated your whole life to the Dark Brotherhood, and then some new guy joins, and he's just tasked with killing all of you when you did nothing wrong. Sucks, but I guess that's the game you play when you play with the Dark Brotherhood.
Tell me about the unique scroll of summoning.
You of course recall Rufio, the feeble old man I sent you to kill when we first met. He was weak in life, but his spirit is quite angry in death. The scroll will allow you to call upon Rufio's angry ghost for assistance. He will appear, unleash his anger upon your foes, and then disperse.
Disperse. Cool.
Make haste. The sanctuary must be purified if this treachery is to be undone.
Yeah, I mean, no spoilers again, but basically this is entirely useless. It doesn't do anything. It's an interesting quest, of course, but it's like, yeah, it doesn't really achieve anything except for killing the people you once held dear in a certain way. I'm trying to remember, too, what is the deal with... I don't want to spoil anything because they explain the traitor later on, but like, is he involved with Cheydinhal? He must be. I'm assuming the writing isn't that plot hole-ish where they're just like, he has nothing to do with the Cheydinhal Sanctuary. But we definitely don't know who the traitor is yet. We haven't met the traitor, so killing everybody's not going to do anything. But must be done, nevertheless. The 5 tenets. Jewelry box, whatever. What's in here? There's some like nightshade or something. Human heart. And funnily enough... Oh, yeah, we need alchemy stuff. Funnily enough, there's a very hard barrel over here. Damn it. Should not have clicked that. Skyrim people have forsaken the rules, so they are just a bunch of weird people. And the Dark Brotherhood. Yeah. Although, again, I don't want to spoil the Skyrim Dark Brotherhood questline. But yes, it is very interesting. There's a theme of, you know, going against the 5 tenets or whatever. Poisoned apple times 10 in here. Deadly poison bypasses poison resistances. Oh, I was going to say, like, okay, so we can't poison, what, like a red guard, because they're immune to poison, right? But I guess it bypasses it, so you can. Interesting. Whee! Okay, we got to go do some Dunbarrow Cove stuff real quick, because we have some money now. I cannot disagree more, but I love pickle pizza, but also I don't know if this is a hot take, but I don't really like pizza. Yeah, I'd say that's a hot take. I think pizza is one of... I've thought about it, and I gotta say, like, pizza's got to be one of the most universally liked foods of all time, right? But it's perfectly valid to not like it. I'm just saying. I would say that's a hot take, yeah. You can also sneak in Power Armor in Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3. I knew 3 in New Vegas, because I remember... It's basically just armor that reduces your agility or does whatever. But in Fallout 4, it's a whole mechanic. But that's interesting. It doesn't make much sense. You're literally in a giant, shambling piece of armor, but... Sure.
Yes?
Your take is valid. About 6 months ago, I started deep diving into your New Vegas 100% playthroughs and caught up on your Fallout 3 when you're a goat bro and keep doing your thing. Yeah, thank you very much, Rob. Appreciate the kind words.
Let's do business.
Okay, so we got 2,000 goals. We get 2 of these. What's important? Fence, Fletcher. So this is a bow. This is a marksman person. Doesn't matter. Security doesn't matter. Spy Master? What do they do? Forget what they do.
I'm looking for a spy master.
Pleasure doing business with you.
And then also...
I need to hire a supplier.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure doing business. I feel like there's voice actresses. There's some voice actresses and actors in Oblivion that don't quite hit the mark as well as others, I feel like. Time to farm the apples. Yep, we got 11 of them. Although they're not going to be of any help. They're worth a lot, but I don't think... Who can you even sell them to? I feel like they're hard to sell. Maybe to like a fence. I like non-traditional pizzas like barbecue chicken or Alfredo. I like any pizza, honestly, as long as it doesn't have beans and as long as it doesn't have fish. I will eat it. One of the best pizza I've ever had was like I think it was a cheeseburger pizza from a place in town. Which sounds disgusting. It sounds very American. I understand. But it was actually done extremely well. And then I got a taco pizza from them, which would have been amazing. I could tell. But it had an underlayer of beans, which they didn't mention. And I was like, no, God, no. I'm going to ruin the whole thing. Basically, a complete waste of pizza because I couldn't eat it. One bite, everybody knows the rules. Whee! Oh, yeah, we're going to be a vampire. It's been like... I guess we haven't waited. We haven't slept a lot. Because we got bit a long time ago. And still haven't turned yet. Oh, we haven't slept in the sanctuary. That's why. Probably a good thing, because it's just going to make things harder.
Go on.
What's up, Zedric Green?
Just go away.
Okay. I'm your captain, but alright. Be that way. So yeah, if you don't know the Dunbarrow Cove DLC, basically, you have to buy upgrades for it. In fact, let's wait 24 hours to see if other people spawn here. You have to buy upgrades for it, then your crew gets larger, and when you have a certain amount of crew, or maybe when you buy every upgrade, then you can send them out to plunder, and then they give you like 1,000 gold a week or something. Or every 3 days, or 5 days, or something like that. So, I don't even know if it's worth the investment, because you have to invest X amount of gold to even start that, but nice little bit of gold income over time, basically. Simply use the apple. Yeah, simply my ass. You have to, like, clear the entire room and their person of food, and...
Leave me alone.
It's insane.
What do you want?
What do you do? You're the supplier,
You've got
huh?
a lot to learn.
Okay, you can train sneak.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Night Shadow.
Have a look at my wares.
Boots of
I'm sure
cheetah.
there's something to suit you.
Silenced boots. Silenced gauntlets. Okay.
Buy.
We should have 3 people here, right? One, the pirate that joins... And then the supplier, and then the other guy, whatever he was. The Black Flag. What even is in here? I feel like I never enter this place. Jack Silver. Have I ever talked to this guy?
It's my pleasure. Please, continue.
What do you do?
I'm willing to teach.
Speechcraft?
If you're willing. Be seen.
Weird. Trap door to the Black Flag. What is this place? What the heck? Oh my god, I don't think I've ever realized this. You hire a supplier, and then you get a whole bunch of stuff. Glass arrow, iron arrow, silver bow. Silver bow doesn't matter, it's the arrows, right? That hit ghosts. Plus we already have Shadow Hunt. Yeah, look at all this stuff. What the heck? I mean, it's all trash, it looks like. Huntsman leather set? Weird. How has nobody ever mentioned this in my comments either? That's crazy. Trap door. What's down here? Ba 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 ba. Yeah, ba ba. Okay. Never knew that. Crazy. You learn something new every playthrough. So I guess that's the supplier. The other guy is the... I don't remember what it was called. Something. I'm gonna need like 3,000 more gold to fully complete this. Will you do Tainava's side quest? We did that near the start of the... We did that near the start of the stream today. It is done. Smuggler's Key. Yeah, this DLC is weird. I think the Smuggler's Key takes you to a secret tunnel that then leads into Castle Anvil, which doesn't really matter unless you're like trying to flee Castle Anvil, I guess, and somehow remember you can exit to the Dunbarrow Cove or something. How good at fighting could the ghost of a frail old man who died in one hit possibly be? I don't know. I actually don't know how good his scroll is, but we'll definitely use it. Okay, the Purification.
I must kill every Dark Brotherhood member in the Cheydinhal Sanctuary. Ochiva, Vicente Valtieri, Antoinetta Marie, Gogran Grobolmog, Telandril, Mirage Dar, and Tainava. Because I am now working for the Black Hand, I am no longer bound by the 5 tenets, and should employ any means necessary to purify the Sanctuary. Fun quest, because you gotta, like, tactically kill everybody somehow. Which usually isn't too difficult if you have Sufferthorn, because anything that's like an enchanted blade just cuts through people like crazy for some reason. So this might actually be difficult. We shall see. Let's do our best. It had a lock. Did not remember. How do you even lock a barrel? Good point. No idea. Yeah, it's a very hard lock. I always remember that for the poisoned apples, which are worth 300 a pop. If you could sell them. Again, I don't even know if you could sell them. Maybe nails? Oh, that's true. Trying to lockpick a nailed top. An Oblivion playable without graphical mods, or does it look too dated? Never played it. I think it's totally... I mean, listen, I'm somebody, again, that, like... I don't mind. If a game is playable, I don't really mind how it looks. I mean, obviously, I prefer better aesthetics, but... Yeah, no, this is completely unmodded. It's, you know, highest settings on PC, so it's going to look different from, I guess, Xbox 360 version, but yeah, I think it holds up. It's a little too saturated for my tastes. Oblivion is very bright and very colorful, almost too much sometimes. But I think it holds up fine, you know, for 2006 or 8 or whatever it came out. Alright, we must carry out the Purification ritual. Let's kill every Dark Brotherhood member of the Cheydinhal Sanctuary. Ochiva, Vicente Valtieri, Antonetta Marie. Ah, crap, we have to become a vampire, don't we? Good thing I remember that, because that quest would be... It is a quest, which sucks, because it's like basically an option. So yeah, I forgot to sleep in the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary, which then Vicente Valtieri approaches you and turns you into... a vampire? Where am I going? Where's this? Yeah, here we go. 5, let's see, 12 hours would be 5 in the morning, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I think we get a message here where something weird happens. It's been a long time since I've done this. I did it my first ever Oblivion playthrough, thinking it would be cool to be a vampire. Won't that be sweet? Nope. Terrible. Terrible. Purific hemophilia, which is the precursor to full-on vampirism.
Upon awakening, I discovered 2 bleeding pinpricks on my neck. It would appear Vicente Valtieri did indeed visit me last night and pass along. Did indeed visit me and pass along. Maybe that's correct. His dark gift. If what Valtieri told me is true, my vampirism will begin to manifest itself in 3 days after I sleep once more. Which I suppose you can use a cure disease potion. Does this do anything bad? Yep. Drain fatigue. Because of purific hemophilia. Interesting. Okay. We've got to kill everybody now. I think we'll talk to them once more. Just before we lose them. What the hell was that? Lose them forever. We got to be really tactical about this as well. I don't think they notice where you are. In fact, yeah, we should probably wait until everyone's asleep. So let's see. 12, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 in the morning. We shall see. Spinach on pizza is a good. Margarita is good. I love margarita pizza, although that's basil, right? Typically. Love margarita pizza. Amy's margarita frozen pizza is the only frozen pizza that's even good on any level. Delicious. Love a white pizza. White pizza's amazing. There's a pizza place near me that has a Sofia, which is like white dollops of ricotta. Sweet hot peppers. Pepperoni. Hot honey. Probably forgetting a couple of things. It's amazing. It's like my favorite pizza ever.
Ah, there you are. Look, I've been thinking, and, well, I guess I just want to say I'm sorry for the way I've treated you in the past. I mean, look at you. The things you've accomplished. You've obviously proven yourself a valuable member of this sanctuary. So let's start over, shall we? I know from now on, you and I are going to be great friends. Now, is there something you'd like to buy or sell?
Very clever from the developers to make this guy actually like you right before you have to kill him. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. You can also ask about the contract where you have to kill everybody. They all go, oh, it's from Lucien Legendre. It must be a good one. You have to kill everybody. Quite ironic.
What can I interest you in?
Baronoff's Bloody Icicle. Yeah, I forgot he sells... Do we not see him selling spells before? This guy really sucks because you want to get like all the unique spells and you want to get all the unique items, but like, bro, how the hell? You'd have to save the Dark Brotherhood for like the very last thing you do and get so much gold beforehand. Or dupe glitch, obviously, if you want to cheese, but I do not do that. Oh yeah, Night Mother's Caress. We actually want that, don't we? And it still doesn't let us persuade him, interestingly enough.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
And the prices have dropped. This was like 11,000 something, because his personality is, or his affinity towards us is higher. Oh, his disposition goes to 100. That's funny. Okay.
May I interest you in some of my fine
Perhaps.
wares?
Essentially, there's a random 5x5 grid each side with a random accomplishment and Elden Ring. 2 players compete to get a bingo or 13 total cells. Right, so that that's a very common thing in speedrunning, is bingo, where 2 speedrunners, try to speedrun a game and do that. Is that doable single player? I guess it would be, right? You just try to get a bingo. Yeah, that could be super fun. I definitely do want to do events during this Maveritt's. I just figured, there's not really much of a reason to do it for the big playthroughs like Oblivion and Skyrim and everything else because people want to see the gameplay more than anything. So yeah, I do want to do like events and little things like we've done in the past. I just wasn't exactly sure what that would be just yet. Night Mother's Caress, and we don't have enough money for it. That actually sucks because this is a good... Well, we can always enchant our own stuff. Void Gazer. Yeah, this guy's got a lot of unique stuff. It really sucks.
You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
But to get everything that he has, you have to have so much money. It is ridiculous.
Until we meet again, my dear friend.
Right, my dear friend indeed. Okay, we probably want to save this for later. There are 3 people here, although if we can kill Mirage Dar... We want to kill them when they're isolated, ideally. Oh boy, this is going to be tough.
You are like a dark gift from the Night Mother herself. Please, tell me how I can help.
You can help by dying. Kind of need you to die. Who do we go for? Is there anybody in the training room? Perhaps? Could wait until they're in the training room. Could also try the poison apple strategy. They don't really react much when you start killing them, though. Nobody's really isolated. Maybe Ochiva, if she came in this doorway. It's time to go to bed, Ochiva. Come on. Maybe some community jackbox in town of Salem. Yeah, that would be fun as well. Yeah, I'm sure that'll happen. We haven't done Jackbox in the recent times just because obviously the stream took a heavy dip when I was very inconsistent. So now, as long as some people show up. Ooh, yes, we should do this. As long as some people show up that come to these streams, we definitely could do it. Especially if there are new Jackbox stuff. I've been out of the game for a while. Not sure if there's any new Jackbox party packs. Human blood. Drain fatigue. Drain fatigue. Resist poison. Does that work? Does that count as feeding? Potion of chameleon and 25 gold. Does that count as feeding if you drink the human blood? Okay, so we want to put garlic on Vicente. But Vicente is one of the hardest. He's got like an enchanted sword or something. Jackbox would be lots of fun. I'm totally down. We just need bodies and seats, to make it fun. Yeah, we could play with like 2 or 3 people, but come on. It's like fun when there's a whole, you know, full room of people. So, definitely down if people are down. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Beautiful. He's isolated.
Ah, there you are. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you as well, brother.
Alright, Poison of Illness. Damage health 10 points. Pretty good. Let's do that. Do you want to poison the Silver Dagger? Yes.
Oh, really?
Dang it. So this might be fine if he's alone. Oh, he actually does use one-handed, doesn't he? Because he did the palm thing. Oh, don't heal yourself. That's illegal. Come on.
Why, brother? Why?
Why? You were a total asshole. That's why. Weak Potion of Sorcery. The 5 Tenants Abandoned House Key. Mirage Dar's Key. 10 gold. Fell in a good spot, too. Okay, that's one down. Yeah, I think they help you here, because I feel like... Or maybe because it's an inside location, they just... Yeah, they don't know. But if... Yeah, you could kind of... It's easier than you would think to kill them one by one. Because, like, you would think they would all get angry and start rushing you. Okay, we're going to loot everything as well, because we're not going to be here for a while. These are actually skill books, aren't they? Interesting. Are those always there? I like to take paint brushes as well. For something we'll hopefully show at some point in this playthrough. Spanish pizza, or some might say tortilla de patatas. Tortilla de patatas. Jackbox is always a fun time. True. Are you playing this with any mods? No. I typically do not play any games with mods. Sometimes in the past I have played Skyrim with certain story mods just because like Enderal is phenomenal and nobody should miss it. Or Morrowind to like bring it up to date a little bit because Morrowind's a little rough around the edges. But typically I do not play with mods. No. Okay, who is in here? Still this guy. This is going to be a tough battle. Spinach is disgusting. I do not like spinach, but every now and then, like on a pizza or something, it's no big deal. But yeah, spinach by itself, nasty as hell. I think we keep Schemer alive, unless he attacks me. I like rats. I'm partial to rats. Vampirism sucks so much in this game. Pun intended. It does. It really does. Korean barbecue is so good. It is. Delicious. You can sell the apples and do not kill them until you have farmed them enough. You can do it single player, sure, less pressure to do it fast, but good, because you in the sense that you have to complete all 25 cells. I definitely would go for bingo, and that would be like a success for me. Sell a poison apple to... Oh, I should have checked, actually. RIP. Vicente was the gay vampire before we had Astarion. Is Vicente gay? Is it, like, confirmed? If you do Jackbox on a weekend, I'll be there. It would most likely be on, like, a Friday. Yep. Alright, let's try the poison spell. Oh, Secunda's Opportunity. Yeah, that would be good. Let's catch up with chat, because chat's going kind of fast. What's up, Hot Local Grandpa? We just raided him. Welcome in. I'm watching 2 streams and was teasing my buddy and typed in the wrong chat. That's embarrassing. No, you're good. No worries. What's up, Leo Toes? Have you played Daggerfall? Yes, we gave Daggerfall and Arena a shot. We gave Daggerfall much more of a shot than Arena. Secunda's Opportunity! Hi-ya! Oh boy. Already getting out of hand.
What's the matter getting...
What's the matter getting what? Sorry, I couldn't hear you over you dying. Does he not care? But yeah, see, this is what I mean. Like, he doesn't even care. Why doesn't he care? What the hell? I'm killing his... That's so weird. Yeah, we played Arena. Definitely way too old. Like, if I had grown up with it, sure. But, yeah, way too... That ain't happening. And then we played Daggerfall, which I did like. Daggerfall Unity. which I did like a lot actually, but boy oh boy, it's yeah, it's one of them old games, man, and should have attacked first. Whoops. Oh boy, okay, this guy's gonna be tough. This is gonna be a tough guy. I did really like Daggerfall Unity, but we like played this one. It's one of those games where like the dungeons can go on for hours and hours and hours depending on the luck of the draw. And oh yeah, Rufio's ghost. Now would be the time. I summoned Rufio's ghost, and we basically did this like entire dungeon for like an entire stream or something, and then it turned out to be like a mirror dungeon or something where it was like either impossible to complete. Oh my god, impossible to complete or very difficult to complete, and I was just like, all right, I'm done. I got what I needed out of this. So like I did, yeah, I do like it. I do like Arena and Daggerfall. They're just one of those things you kind of have to like grow up with or really be patient with older games for. And that is not me. I am not very patient when it comes to old games I have not played back in my day. Chameleon 15% for 30 seconds. What does Chameleon even do? If you don't have 100% Chameleon, what does it even do? Cure disease, healing. Do we have anything else? This guy's the biggest problem. Summon skeleton. Go, Scapula! Don't have any magicka. Whoops. Oh boy. Get him, Rufio!
Why won't you die?
Okay, come on. Come on. That's gonna be close! No! Oh my god. Ba 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 ba. Tell me I have more healing. Thank you. Okay. Come on. Ooh. You attacking me? Would make sense. I mean, I've killed you. Okay, good job, Rufio. Steel battle axe, steel boots, cure scalps, greaves, key. Yeah, I knew he was gonna be the tough one. Okay, so then we can take their keys. Yeah, she's a cook, so she's got all the ingredients. We'll take all that. Cloth, paintbrush, thank you. Calipers, paintbrush. We'll come to these chests later. If you open these chests, I do think... Oh, Battle Axe of Frost, yeah. Gotta drop some stuff here. Steel Battle Axe. Goodbye. Okay, we're good. Yeah, you can, like, lockpick all this stuff, and it will help you. There are things in here that are good. But I'm gonna wait. Steel Battle Axe and Iron Boots. He doesn't even keep anything. Okay, we'll come back in here and loot everything. Schemer, you're cool. We'll leave you alive. Don't think the human blood counts because of its effects. That sucks. They should have made it count. That would have been cool. Yo, Low Country Grace!
Here's to 6 days of awesomeness so far.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's been a good time. I've done a lot of Elder Scrolls. I've done a lot of Fallout. So every time I start a new playthrough, I'm like, okay, where's my enjoyment level going to be? You know, I definitely don't want to force anything because I've done a whole lot of it. But if enough time passes, there's always room for enjoyment, thankfully. So yeah, I think it's been a good Maverick's thus far. I definitely, like I said, want to integrate more events and little things like we usually do in the past. But I'm pretty happy with it thus far. I'm glad people seem to be enjoying it. Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Thank you. Glad you're enjoying it as well. Okay, time for Ochiva. How do we kill Ochiva? Got the Goblin Shaman staff, but only does 5 points of damage. Which is basically nothing, right? 1 damage there. Shadow Hunt. Be cool to keep the Rose of Sithis and shoot her with the Rose of Sithis. That'd be pretty ironic. Do we have anything? We've already used Secunda's Opportunity and the Serpent Spell. We don't really have much else, so I think we just gotta go for it. Hopefully the door counts as us being alone. I'll never do it again, GV. I promise I won't watch anyone else. Yes, illegal to watch any other streamer. How dare you?
Yeah. Night, mother, I beg your mercy.
Come on, hit me.
This hurts me more than it does you. Actually, not really.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think they are alerted.
Night, mother, I beg your mercy.
Well, her mercy is not going to do anything for you. Oh, yeah, she's got notes, too. Why did I try to kill her with a poison apple last time? Is there a reason to kill Ochiva? I guess Ochiva eats a lot, doesn't she? Tainava reads. Yeah, she's the one to kill with the poison apple, I think, but again, it's so hard to do. Talandril's Ochiva note. The lusty Argonian maid, classic. Okay, let's read that note. What does that say? Most Honorable Ochiva, as per your instructions, I will from this day forward leave the solitude of the sanctuary and maintain the following posts. Lordas and Sundas I will travel to and remain in the city of Leywin. There I will spy and any and all vessels entering into the Imperial province by sea. Upon my return to the sanctuary, I will report on which ships have sailed the Nibbin northward to the Imperial city. Turdas. I am to spend my day here in Cheydinhall in the establishment known as the Cheydinhall Bridge Inn. There I will spy the citizens of this city and report back on anyone I deem a threat to sanctuary security. Turdas. I will remain in Cheydinhall. What? Isn't this the same? Oh, Turdas. I will remain in Cheydinhall, but keep a watchful eye on the sanctuary entrance. At the first sign of suspicious activity, I am to report back to you immediately. My thanks again to you, Ochiva. Your reliance on my gift for subterfuge will serve the Brotherhood well. Of this I promise. May we walk always in the shadow of Sithis, Talandril. So yeah, I wanted to do this, but I forgot. But yeah, I wanted to wait for Talandril to be away, because then it's kind of easier to go out and kill her when she is isolated as well. So yeah, that's the point of that, is you can kill her while she's away on business, basically. Okay, are we all good? Looks like nobody... Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like about this quest is, like, there's just dead bodies lying around and, like, nobody cares. You know, I wish they were kind of programmed to be like, oh, Chief is dead, oh my god! And then they start attacking you or something, but they just don't care. They will just continue on. Okay, looks like Vicenti's in his room, which is good. Especially good that he's sleeping. So let's get some privacy. There we go. We gotta plant some garlic on him, which hopefully will be... It's always... Reverse pickpocketing is always a really, really weird thing in Oblivion. In Bethesda games in general. I have no idea. He just has that kind of sassiness about him. Do you like the Brotherhood or Skyrim one more? I think this one's story more... to be honest. I like the Oblivion one more, because I've definitely completed the Oblivion one more, and I still enjoy it more, which should tell you, yeah, it's like the one you would choose. Oblivion's one is just really fun. You just get contracts, you go out, and you can do the contracts in a lot of different ways. You get so many cool bonuses and unique weapons. In Skyrim, they just were like, no unique weapons ever, for some weird reason. But yeah, in this you get so many cool things. You get like a permanent buff, you get the scales, which is a cool idea. You get, you know, the Deceiver's Finery, Sufferthorn, Shadowhunt. You get so much cool stuff. And then there's the major twist. And then you get to do dead drop stuff where you make some good money. And then, yeah, there's just some really good moments and some crazy stuff that happens. And then you can rinse and repeat when the guild ends. Skyrim is way shorter, and I don't know. Yeah, I really like Skyrim's Dark Brotherhood quest as well, but it just doesn't leave the impact, you know, as Oblivion did. Oblivion was some great moments in Skyrim's as well, but Oblivion, yeah, it's hard to beat Oblivion's Dark Brotherhood quest. Sleeps quite well for a murderer. Is that an Argonian name? Sleeps quite well in the noises? That's a Terrible Argonian name. GV, have you played OG Fallout 1 and 2, and would you ever do a Twitch playthrough of either of them? There is a full playthrough of Fallout 1 on my main YouTube channel, youtube.com/Grohlvana. You can type !YouTube if you want to watch it. There's a full playthrough of Fallout 1. I did pretty good, I think. It was a blind playthrough, so I had no idea what I was getting into, especially for an old game. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of Fallout 1. Fallout 2, I did a full playthrough as well. It is the #1 playthrough I wish I could go back and redo, because it's... I got very impatient and I got very annoyed with the game, even though it's a great game. So yeah, one playthrough I would go back and change would be Fallout 2. So yes, I do have full playthroughs of both of them. Would I stream them on Twitch? We very well might do... Yeah, I would love to kind of play Fallout 1 again. Especially because it's short. We could like probably beat it, or at least get really far in it during favorites. So yeah, Fallout 1 might happen. Fallout 2 is much bigger, and I definitely would want to do Fallout 1 first. So maybe we may see Fallout 1 this month, which would be cool. He did play the F1 was good. I think he did have problems with 2. Yeah, 2 just, you have a car in 2 and you have to keep refueling it. And there's like, I think there's a event that can happen where people steal your car. And I think I thought it was a bug. And that was a big point of the playthrough. I was just like, well, I'm not dealing with this now. I can't even use the car to travel around. Screw that. But I didn't realize you could get it back, and it was like an event that happens. I thought it was just a bug. I was like, oh, my car's gone. Well, screw this. There's a lot of negative things that happened in the playthrough, basically. Which sucks, because Fallout 2 is a great game. What's up? Gamin Kiddick? Welcome in. Alright, so make a save here, because reverse pickpocketing is weird as hell. And then... put some garlic on this boy. Shift click 1 garlic. Looks like it worked. And now he should be... What did his... He says what happens to him. What is the note? If I were somehow come into contact with garlic, if it some way came to be on my person, the results could be catastrophic. Loss of strength and stamina. So he gets like a strength and stamina. I wonder how this works, like program-wise. He gets negative strength and stamina, and resistance to magic goes down. And he's a vampire, which means we should definitely use fire against him. I gotta think more tactically. Yeah, flare. Okay. So big hit. And then die, vampire scum! Oh, it does do. Yeah, that does do a lot. Haha. He's just staring at me, incredulous. Oh. Vicente Valtieri is dead. If I need further information on vampirism, I'll have to find it elsewhere. Weird. Was that a quest failed? Huh. I thought that one was over because he bit us already. I guess you have to like wait to become a vampire and talk to him about it. Oh well. Okay, black wide pants, dark shirt, gold necklace, garlic. Yeah, I really am curious what this does to him, because this could totally be a thing where it's like, even though Bethesda says it'll do it, it does nothing. But maybe it does. I don't know. Cool. Rest in peace, my brother. We already looted this chest. Lectern is where you find the note. Alright, this is going pretty smoothly, surprisingly, because no one gets alerted. I kind of wish they did, you know. I wish this was harder, but whatever. Okay, we got 2 left. The only person alive in here is going to be Tainava. Does he even say anything?
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
Yeah, just kind of weird. They don't even like, everyone's dead, and they're just like, yeah, whatever. Life goes on.
You walk always in the shadow of cities.
Yes, for sure. All the Sithis stuff, absolutely. All right, let's use a poison here. He's an Argonian, which means he's resistant to disease, but not poison. I forget if they have poison resistance or not. Endurance, fatigue, paralyze. That's pretty messed up. Will that even work? Let's try it.
Dear brother.
Sorry, brother. Nothing personal.
Paralyze effect resisted.
I fought mud traps.
I like how the Dark Guardian, by the way, does nothing either. Like, why wouldn't the Guardian help us? Help them out?
Night Mother, I beg your... Night Mother, I beg your...
Got him! Okay, Shrouded Armor, the 5 Tenants. I like how everybody just carries around a book on them. And he has an Argonian heart, which is really weird. Is that the heart that we gave him from the other quest? Or can you somehow kill him and use his own heart? Why does he have a heart? That's interesting. That's really interesting. I know, because Ochiva does not. Yeah, so we'll keep Schemer and the Dark Guardian alive. You're cool, bro. See ya. And then we've got one more person. I guess we can wait for her to come here, because if we try to track her down, it's always like the legendary Pokemon in like Crystal version, when you had to like encounter them and then like go ahead of them where they would be. It was such a pain in the ass getting the legendary dogs back in the day for Pokemon Silver, Gold, and Crystal, if anybody knows what I'm talking about. Where is... yeah, she's in the middle of the road. I ain't about to go do that. We will wait for her here. Let's see. Yeah, let's sleep rather soundly for a murderer. That would be pretty evil. Living quarters. Yes. So she's gone when? Oh, she's coming back. Wow, that was fast. She moved that fast? In like a second? What the heck? So she's gonna be here in an hour, isn't she? Is she here? Is she in the main hallway? Hey GV, do you think you'll dedicate any Maverick's days to League? No. I quit League. I am done with League of Legends, and I am not going back. That was, yeah, the last recent time that I was playing League of Legends, it was during that whole debauchery era, which I do not want to turn back and look at ever again. We were like drinking way too much, eating out way too much, playing League all day. It was just pure debauchery. It was not an era of my life I look fondly at. You know, now I'm not drinking alcohol. I'm getting great sleep. I'm going to the gym every, 3 days a week. League was a big part of wasting my time, basically. So, no, I am done with League, and hopefully done with it forever at this point. Okay, even though it's really fun. I mean, I really wish it didn't affect me like that. It's one of the only games that I'll genuinely get addicted to, you know? Like, I do find League really fun, but...
Seeing you again is like a blessing from the Night Mother herself.
Is it? That's weird, because I'm about to kill you. I'll wait till you're done, though. Bro just stood there and accepted his fate. Wait, did we get his sword? Oh, I forgot to get his sword, didn't I? He has an enchanted sword, doesn't he? Wait. I very much remember him having an enchanted sword. Maybe it's a false memory. It's just steel. Oh, well. Should have asked. Hi, mate. How many times have you completed this game out of curiosity? What's up, Tucky? Welcome in. How many times have I completed Oblivion? Oh, boy. I mean, probably my first playthrough. That's 1. Probably played through it again and 100%ed it at some point. That's 2. Completed with Darvesh for YouTube. That's 3. Completed it with Vonicus, I think, was like the first one. That's 4. Completed in one sitting for, I think, the first Mavericks. That's 5. So, at least 5. Probably add another, No, I'm good. I'm going to go to the gym soon. Thank you, though. At least 5. Probably add another 3 to 5 on top of that. Probably anywhere from like 8 to 10 times to beat Morrowind. Or, sorry, Oblivion, I would say. Oh, can we do the poison apple?
Seeing you again is like a blessing from the Night Mother herself.
Right, you said that. She's eating. I would love for the poison apple to work. That would be sick. Let's see if we can make it happen. How does she see me? Or is it Schemer? So you have to take all the food.
Take it. It's worthless to me anyway.
Come on. Come on. She actually gets mad at you. Okay. Yeah, there's a way. I don't know. You have to, like, take all the food out of the room or some crazy crap and then give her the apple and she'll eat it, maybe. It's very, very weird. Anyways, we'll just kill her. Bye! She's a high elf, which means she is weak to magic? Right? High elves get an inherent weakness to magic. Or am I I mean, that's a trollkin curse thing, too, but... Don't high elves have weaknesses to magic? Magicka? That does nothing. Come on, come on! Why won't you die? Holy God. Thank you. Jesus. Steel Arrow, Potion of Sorcery, Venison. Boop, boop, and boop. Okay, I should get a quest update, methinks.
The Purification is now complete. Every Dark Brotherhood member based out of the Chainlaw Sanctuary has been killed. I must now report back to Lucien Lachance at Fort Faragut.
Alright, now we can open up all their stuff. Tainava's chest. He has books, right? The Black Arrow. Yep. Weird that he gets bow stuff. He's like... the lady we just killed is like the bow person. It's kind of weird. Telandril. Arrow of Qua. Yeah, there are enchanted arrows in Oblivion, which they took out in Skyrim, unfortunately. Barrel. Ooh, tongs.
This was a triumph.
Yo. An anonymous sub-gifter. Gifted a sub to Pitching Gase 88. Pitching Gase 88. Which Streamlabs is having a real tough time. Also, that should be playing the Twin Peaks alert. I don't know why that's that one. Gosh dang it. Ooh, some scrolls. Nice. Thank you, Anonymous Gifter, for the gifted sub. Enjoy the 50-plus emotes. Discord roll. Evolving sub badge. Ad-free viewing. A la our Anonymous Gifter. Okay, I think that is everything. We looted everything, right? I think so. So we should take a well-deserved nap. How the heck did we not get a level up out of that either? It's kind of weird.
This was a triumph.
Keepsake. I always assumed it was the one you gave him. 100% feel ya. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I'm really grateful because 2, 1, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. I'm really grateful because, yeah, for the longest time, I was just in debauchery mode, doing whatever I felt like doing and not caring about, like, my personal health and goals and all that. And then, yeah, like I said, one day a switch was flipped and it just was complete opposite. I was just like, I'm done with League, done with drinking. I want to go back to the gym. Like, it was just a very positive switch was flipped. Which I'm really grateful for because I was trying to force it for a very long time. I was like, I'll start tomorrow and then I'll do all this stuff. And everybody knows that never works. Also, he looks very cool spread out like that. Everybody knows that never works. You have to, like, genuinely want the change, which is kind of hard to trigger sometimes. Obviously. League puts you in a bad mood too. I think it did at first, and then I kind of, like... I was like... okay, I need to stop taking this so seriously. And then that's when I was able to get up to gold when I, like, stopped, you know. At first, I think at first I really didn't care about winning or losing. And then I really did, and then I really didn't again. And then I was able to get to the level I wanted to get to. But anyways, yeah, it just has horrible, horrible, horrible effects on my life. Have to let it go for good. League of Legends. There's dead people around, and she just goes to eat. Again, very weird. They must have programmed them to not attack you during that quest, which is kind of weird. I guess because they thought it would be too hard if they did. What's up, The Dawn? Yeah, I'm been very much enjoying the gym, and I'm excited to go right after the stream. Which brings us to the end of this stream. We will end here. Lots of fun this playthrough. Yeah, I'm never sure with Oblivion. Oblivion's kind of like I really want to play it when I first want to, and then it kind of wears off quickly for me. But That's not been the case, probably because it's been a while since I've done the Dark Brotherhood. Also, we're doing it a lot different than I normally do, taking a lot more time, being more tactical. So yeah, this one has been a lot of fun. I'm not sure exactly how far we'll go in terms of, you know, are we going to play Oblivion tomorrow? I don't know. We might switch back to Fallout 4. We'll see. Like I said, kind of just going for whatever I feel like in the moment in terms of Elder Scrolls and Fallout series we have going on currently. But yeah, this one's been a lot of fun, and we still got the rest of the Dark Brotherhood and anything else evil, basically, to complete. Would be cool for this guy. Daedric Shrine quests. Haven't done those in a while. Those will be fun. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you're watching on twitch.tv/Grohlvana, thanks for watching on youtube.com/Grohlvana. Thank you for watching. Be sure to check out the Patreon, the Discord, the Twitter. I think that's the main stuff. Follow the stuff if you're interested. Yada, yada, yada. Blah, blah, blah. Thanks for watching. Bye.